This episode of Noonish is brought to you by JW Group. Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. High Energy Models and Events. Tech for Troops, T4T, baby. Verve Performance Labs. Bet US where the game begins. Scan the QR code below to bet on your favorite sports games 24/7, 365. The original shot sock, not without my shot socks. And Specs, Wine, Spirits, and the finer foods.
No, they're vitamins.
Whoop, whoop. What up, everybody?
Yeah. They're phenomenal.
You know what I'm saying? We are rocking live right here, baby. You know, we got the man in the house. We're going to get to him in a second. You know, first and foremost, let me go ahead and introduce myself. It's the boy, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man, coming in with this 11th episode of Noonish, man. Happy and excited. We got a lot to talk about, man. So before we get to all the goodness, let me go ahead and introduce our awesome co-host, starting with Mr. El Grande Toro, Jonas Bull, in the house.
El Toro.
Hey, what's going down? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It is Mr. Hands. It's half man, half amazing. All hands, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Always on time.
Throw up a nine.
Mr. Yak in the building. Yards after catch is what that stands for. It's MC, Mr. Mark Clayton in the house. What's going down, sir?
The hammer.
I thought it was yet another catch.
Get it? Yeah. Another catch. There he goes. Some more broken ankles on the field we need to pick up.
That's a good one.
And, man, we got a special guest in the house. My big bro. Y'all know what it is, rocking that Dallas, man. That pride, baby. Them Cowboys.
Tennessee.
Let's go.
Representing.
TK, Tim KLUND in the building, man. What's going down, big bro?
Oh, man, I've been so excited to get up here with you guys. I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Even on this cold, almost snowy day here in Dallas.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we got a little something keep us warm.
We're going to heat it up. Heat it up. Let's go ahead and get that PED, performance enhancing drink, toast.
Indeed.
And get it rocking real quick.
And if we're talking Cowboys today, you know I'm coming in clean.
Oh, you know what it is,
I'm coming in representing my boys because there are a bunch of haters up in here, too.
Oh, it's haters all around, man.
There's haters in here.
Yeah, there's haters up in here.
All around,
Yeah.
man. I don't get it.
Right here.
I mean, without the Cowboys, what is the NFL? That's just another league
Still
nobody's
NFL.
watching.
They'd be the Chiefs. We'd already been bankrupt out of business. So,
Yeah, bro.
We
You know?
coming in with sporting some headgear to fit in.
got to keep the headgear. Hey, baby,
Yeah.
it's a little chilly outside. Ain't nobody
is a
wants to see my
little
big
chilly,
ass forehead
Hey,
anyway.
it's about that star, dog.
Yeah, the top of the mirrors.
It's about
Yeah.
that star,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
You know?
important.
Got to wear your helmet. Can't wear a jersey without your
That's it,
helmet,
baby.
bro. But yeah, man, how you been, TK?
Man, it's been awesome. Just rocking and rolling, doing a lot of stuff with Verve and, man, getting ready for the June 11th Celebrity Softball Classic again.
2022
Yeah,
Celebrity
it's going to be,
Softball
if you missed
Classic.
it last year, man, I'm just now, like, this is probably one of my first drinks since that weekend, just to taking me that long to detox and sober up. I mean, you hang out with the Gronkowski boys for a weekend, like, Jesus, like, your liver, you're on a transplant list
Yeah,
at that
bro.
point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it was,
speaking of Gordon, let me give him a little,
oh, yeah, that's how they
Let me
get
give him a
down.
little forearm shot on that. I ain't sharing that whole thing, but yeah.
Yeah, that's how they
it's
get
good.
down.
It's a good time, though. Always.
Yeah, we had a great time, man. I had the privilege of playing in that game last year, and bro, it
Yeah.
was just so much fun. I'm talking to everybody on the field. Michael Irvin,
Yeah.
Zeke Elliott got there, had a good time.
Chrisley boys.
Isaiah Stanback got out
Big
there,
Stan
man.
and Big Is.
Out there making
Isaiah.
plays.
He could have played in the league.
Yeah, bro.
easily.
He got some
Yeah,
skills,
he
man.
got
He got some
skills, man.
skills,
Yeah,
bro.
he was drafted twice by MLB.
Yeah, that's what he told us.
He was drafted out of high school by the Mariners, and then after he graduated from University of Washington, didn't even play baseball in college.
Still.
Yep.
Got drafted by the Baltimore Ravens.
Athlete, man.
Yeah.
Athlete.
And then a quarterback got fourth round.
Yeah,
Cowboys,
fourth
punt
round.
returner,
It's
receiver.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Pretty boy,
crazy.
too.
Had some time up there
Pretty
with somebody we're gonna talk about. Had a little time with young Brady, you know, up there in New
Yeah.
England. You know,
He wore
posted
number
pictures.
9. He wore number 9 in New England, too. Isaiah
he
did.
did. Yeah, he did.
Because when they took him from,
special team.
they brought him in for like second, third string quarterback. And then they got somebody else, and then he went to receiver.
That's okay.
But he has
Bro.
a number 9 jersey hanging in his house.
NC
That's what I give him the props on.
NCAA football, I was rocking UW, bro, because Isaiah
Number
was
four.
back, had that,
What he had?
he was
What-
running number 4, dog. Yeah, running that thing, slinging that
Pac-10.
thing, dog. Yeah,
That was
bro.
Pac-10, right?
NCAA like 2000, 2000, 2002,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
You know, good times, man.
Shout out Isaiah.
95 before the dreads.
Yeah,
was
before
a-
the dreads, bro.
He was a 95 on Madden before the dreads.
Yeah, them dreads long, dog.
baby.
Them dreads long,
Big
bro.
ears, man. The
Yeah,
best.
bro. So, I mean, what else you been up to? Tell us about Verve, bro. I know
That's
it's
it, bro.
growing,
We got
man.
some new vitamin sprays coming out.
As seen on the
Um,
commercials.
We got some new vitamin sprays that are phenomenal. I don't know if you guys like, my wife since COVID, she's got
Everything.
like the whole vitamin store at our house.
Yeah.
And it's like,
CB,
you need to be
Yeah.
taking this because we know.
B12.
I told her, I said, you know what, look, we got an insurance policy. I'd rather damn die at this point. Just take the money. I ain't taking no more of these vitamins. Like, I hate taking pills. So then I started researching.
Take mine this morning.
Oh, I hate
Yeah,
taking
I
them. So
took
I started
mine.
doing research, and then I found some
NOP.
sprays that you just put them on your tongue, 8
Yeah.
squirts a day, and everything from vitamin C and zinc is one spray. We have one for sleep, which is probably the best one. We've got
Sleep is a good thing.
appetizer suppressant,
Yeah.
a multivitamin, but it's phenomenal. They'll come out March 1st, but it's just 8 sprays on your tongue per day, 94% absorption rate, where, taking vitamin, the pills, you're only getting about 45 to 60% maybe.
Yeah.
Your first time you go use the restroom after taking your vitamins, you're straight pissing out antifreeze.
Yeah.
So I thought that was just TK's excellence at first. I was like, Jesus, I'm straight pissing excellence. Still.
gold, baby.
I'm still pissing excellence.
It is.
But then I figured out that was the all vitamin leftovers.
Yeah.
So we got that.
Vitamin B's. That's all.
We got the whole CBD going 2.0. We got like the D8 coming out. That's
Yeah.
only legal in 15 states right now. But
Yeah.
a lot of those products, we got, the apparel. We put that on hold. We've completely sold off our inventory, but because supply chain issues, you can't get anything in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we put that on hold. And what else we got? I mean, we got the mouthpieces. You've been wearing your mouthpiece. You got your
Man, bro,
mouthpiece.
so I came in absolutely smash-faced about like 2 weeks ago to the house. And I was like, all right, babe, this is the ultimate test for the mouthpiece. Because when I get drunk, bro, like I snore. Like loud snore. But I was like, babe, this is the ultimate test for the mouthpiece. I put that bad boy in, not a sound, dog.
Yep. It's all
Not a
about oxygen
sound.
recovery.
And I'm talking about I was out of there, bro.
Yeah.
True
Done.
times.
Yeah.
Dunsky.
You got to get one. I keep telling you, you got to
at
get
least
fit
one
for
too
all
many
your
drinks.
running.
Right.
Yeah.
So you knew the test that was.
It was a
upon
real.
us.
I was
You
putting
knew the test that was
this
upon us.
Maybe he was
a
just snoring because
test.
his wife had a pillow on his face after he done dozed off. He like this shit on him for a little while.
Yeah, I was like, babe, did I snore? She's like, I ain't hear you. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just oxygen recovery. So, everything we do in Verve, it's all about living life optimized. It's something that's going to help you get more out of your body, out of your life optimally. So, yeah, it's been good. And then again, the celebrity game has been busy. I think for the Red River this year, you're here first, maybe.
Man,
I don't know if we're going to do a softball game, but I'm looking at SMU football stadium to do a 7-on-7. So what I'm
let's
thinking
do
about
some
doing is
7-on.
because it's football weekend, and we get too many baseball players coming in.
Hey, man.
So we get
hey,
back.
You know, I get down.
We're gonna get back to the football weekend,
Yeah.
and
my
so
volume up.
turn MC's volume up.
Is it on?
Is your
It's on.
mic on?
Yeah.
So what we think about doing is like on one end of the field we have your skill guys,
Yeah.
your receiver, 7-on-7,
Right,
basically,
right.
Maybe do a 9-on-9 type deal or something.
Right.
On the other half of the field, we do a lineman challenge.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So you get points for winning this, you get points for winning that. At the end of the
So it's
night,
the
we got
Olympics? So
tug
it's
of
the
war,
Olympics.
pretty
Okay.
much.
Like
Tug
the
of war at the end
Olympics.
of the night for points.
There you go.
And then we decide who wins
it
the
up,
weekend.
Yeah.
Right? I think that'd be more fun. Do it at SMU Stadium. It's closer to downtown Dallas.
Right.
Most OUUT fans that come in are all downtown. So, they're coming in partying on Thursday night, and then you got to look at an $80 Uber to go from down there to Frisco and an hour and a half in traffic.
Yeah.
So, a lot of those fans have been reaching out to me on social media going, man, do something down there closer to Dallas.
Yep.
So, and again, it's football. So I think we just, we footballed up, have a little bit more fun, and then we'll have, and the biggest thing is just the camaraderie of getting everybody out there having fun and for the fans, and then just having an after party downtown.
For sure. No, that's a good time.
Then we
man.
move
Sounds
on
like a
into the
great time.
weekend, right?
Yeah,
So
bro,
that's
the
what we're working on
The
with that.
weekends, that's what people come for is the weekend. The game is the cherry on top. But the weekend and the atmosphere of the weekend, everybody just kind of just let their hair down.
Which,
something to look
which
forward
one are
to.
you, baby?
Saturday
You
night.
Which
know-
one are you? That's what you got. That's the big choice.
Yeah,
know?
bro. Yeah, bro. So it's
But I do
be a
have to
good game.
confess to all you UT, my UT guys watching this, my OU guys watching this. Here's what I do have to tell you: the UT guys are stuck up. I ain't going to lie to
Hey,
you.
man.
Those players, they too good to go to after party. You know who runs the after party after the celebrity softball games?
Who is that?
OU.
OU?
Now, there's about
how you get
maybe
down?
10 or 15, about 10 or 15 UT guys show up.
Yeah.
But them, the
But,
Norman,
but the big UT guys, we too big for
the
we
Norman
too,
boys know how to
yeah.
kick
They
it.
can.
But
And-
all
and boys
the
girls,
big
the regulars.
OU boys,
Yeah.
they in there running.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like really the after party turns into an OU.
Wow,
thing.
OU fest.
And that's where it's like, oh, you know what? I see what's going on here. Yeah. If I'm rooting now,
Yeah.
I'm
So
going
I
right
mean,
here.
but what is it? What is it, man? What is it that comes with? That's kind of like when you show up to the Cowboys organization, you just get this sense of entitlement or something. What is it about the UT brand where you just get this sense of entitlement to where you can't even kick it no more like you used to back in the day?
first of all,
That's
you
how
win
they recruit.
a couple of
That's how
national
they bring people in.
championships, but
is that what it is?
What you said? What
I said, first of all, UT won what? Couple? How many? 2 or 3?
not more than Oklahoma.
No more. No way. No more. No.
I don't know.
But so if anybody should be stuck up,
It should be
it should be
OU.
OU. Right. All day long. So like,
If I
That's
don't-
not usually
if
how
I
that
don't
works, though.
Recall who's the top program all time?
OU by the Associated Press,
Associated Press.
You're number one
Was it-
of all time.
Okay.
It was.
It wasn't Texas.
No, it was not UT. Unfortunately,
Okay. That's
so I'm boomer all the way.
So
I
it's
love
crazy, man.
my UT brothers,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll tell them all like, man, y'all stuck up.
It's-
Like
man,
OU
it's-
boys, OU boys out here partying. We having fun. We
Yeah.
kick it after the game.
Oh, you went on and off the field.
No, yeah, all
You know
the-
what
all
I'm saying?
the
Like
way.
that's whack when you're getting beat on the field and then you can't even party as hard as these cats.
No.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
you
Like,
gotta
they're
do-
having
all you
more
gotta
fun
do-
than
all you gotta
too.
do is follow Tommy Harris. He's leading the way.
Yeah.
Tommy got the torch going. Follow me. I can know where the party is.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah,
right?
you got
Dancing
that.
and
And you know what? And
the
also
siren
at the,
going
and at the
out.
OU-UT game, because the Texas, we did it in Texas, and I spoiled UT too because at Frisco, the home locker room
Yeah.
is plush.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we'll make this home game. We'll put UT here. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go look at OU's locker room.
Boy,
So at the Frisco, you go to their locker room.
it's a bench.
I've
some lockers.
seen junior high locker rooms better than that one. It's the old medals. You got that chair that got like 3 wheels up, like you sit down, you're freaking falling backwards, type shit. Like, and your thing is, you got to walk through like all the grounds crew stuff.
Yeah.
So they got like,
Right.
like it's
We
like
did.
you're like, dude,
We
like
did.
where is this place?
So they truly-
over there in the nice, just lounge.
See, hey,
The
so
entrance
that
got all the
should-
shit on it.
Oh.
the good locker room should go to the winner of the
No, that's what we
previous-
see. What happened is after we won,
did.
after
Some
OU
incentive
won,
right
We
there.
did it different
after
place.
OU won, we were going to switch
Moved
it,
it.
and then COVID hit and shut us all down. So we
gotcha.
haven't had a
We have to
chance to
move
get
it.
back there yet.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I've left it up to the
Gotcha.
Frisco Rough Riders to
So
say,
we'll have to-
Can you, I'm sorry. Can we turn Mark up just a little more?
Yeah.
a little more, okay.
yeah, I've left it up to the
You need to
Frisco
drop
Rough
that.
Riders.
No, I can't.
To give-
I'm maxed out. Like,
He's
literally.
training.
You're gonna
Yeah.
make my throat hurt.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the
we
Frisco
don't want
Rough
that.
Riders
They
got
got no
first
licenses.
choice. They got
Yeah,
first
yeah.
opportunity to get it'd be
There we
October
go.
6th.
Yeah.
Get that date scheduled. If not, we're going down going
you, sir.
football.
Right
I think
on.
football will be much more fun anyway.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man.
So
That'd
we
be
need, to,
fun.
we need to remember
Boys might
to
have
talk about
flashbacks start
locker
hitting.
rooms when we get to Super Bowl.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, let's. Yeah,
There's a locker room issue.
Yeah, you know.
okay.
Well,
Okay, we'll bring that
Well,
up. We'll
and
bring that
last
up.
thing too, now this year too, because at Global Life Field last year we couldn't use the locker rooms.
Right.
We had to do everything at Live by Lowe's, which is a great hotel. We had so much fun there this weekend.
I love
This
that
year
place,
we
bro.
actually we will be using the Rangers locker rooms.
nice.
It's phenomenal in there. I mean, their facility is so amazing. So everything will be done at stadium for the players. It'll be so much more fun, easier to get. It's just night and day.
Nice.
So yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, man. So we got so much to talk about today, man.
Oh, I thought this show was over with. We're at 1:00 already.
Nah, man. Nah, we got a lot to talk about, bro. It's and we'll get to it. Y'all can keep talking a little bit about that OU Texas or anything else. Where can the people go and find Verve? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got so many sites. Depending on what you can go to
Main
Verve,
one.
you can go to verveforever.com, which is the CBD. You can go to verveperformancelabs.com, which is the mouthpieces, and out of those two sites, you'll see everything. You can pretty much find everything else.
Nice. Well, y'all, please, man, go check it out, man. I'm a witness, like LeBron James. I'm a witness, man. That Verve, the mouthpiece for sure works. And I definitely got to look into the CBD products, the spray. Appetite suppressor. I don't know if I want that, but some men out there, some women out there, definitely might want to check that out.
I've used a previous generation of the CBD products, and that's
right, yeah.
It works.
Yeah. That's,
Oh, you got the V tape.
Yeah, the V-tape.
The V-tape's phenomenal.
V-tape.
Yeah, we got
V-tape.
some. Yeah, we're doing some stuff with the U.S. Air Force Academy too, with their Human Performance Lab. Yeah.
Nice.
And some studies right now that they're testing some products for us, and there's some pretty cool things coming out, especially with the frequencies and different things we're doing. So
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing stuff. I mean, there's so much, like when you really start really looking at how much is out there now and kind of where athletes still are.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, oh my God, we're almost like still back in the 80s for a lot of the stuff we do.
Yeah.
You know, especially for like mouth. That's why you don't see a lot of guys wearing mouthpieces. It drives me nuts when I see them doing Invisaligns.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It doesn't make
man,
sense.
it's like, why are you even wearing one?
Exactly.
Like,
And I see a lot of guys don't even wear mouthpieces.
most guys can't wear it because you can't communicate, you can't breathe.
Yeah.
I didn't wear no
Right?
mouthpiece.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Thank God he still got his
Yeah, but
brain.
you were too
Mess
fast.
around.
He's too fast to
Yeah,
tackle.
To hit, you know?
I chewed gun. I was like,
Yeah.
let me get that.
And we on that bubble. You was on the extra, or the bubblicious.
I was on the extra and the double mint. Let me get that.
Okay, so you had some
I
minty.
some old school.
You
I
had
some
minty gum.
mixed with the little fruity.
Yeah.
What was it?
The,
yellow-
juicy
yellow
fruit?
one? Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
and
Man.
a little
So
bit
you
of-
all Wrigley.
So that's little. That's little gum.
Yeah.
That's
That was
little.
good.
That's so
So
you
every
know.
game day, like I give me a couple packs.
Yeah.
Boom, two of them.
Yeah.
Put it in a stick. So 1.5. Then I re up at halftime.
You put it in your pants.
I was quick. All right, yeah. So the game I need to pull one.
That's
like,
great.
That one get old.
Yeah.
Now-
Got some new fresh mix. You got to talk.
Yeah, so the whole huddle like,
breath.
whole huddle like,
breath,
Mark Clayton got the freshest breath in his
I'm gonna respect
He got
him.
the freshest breath, Mark Clayton.
Yeah.
I'm
You can't get mad at this guy.
Space, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You can't get mad at this guy.
When I'm talking trash, I want my breath to be
Come on
fresh.
out. You know, like, how the family doing, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
right,
good.
yeah.
What's the other kid?
And
yeah.
it does last an extra long time.
Wrigley's gum, that's the one that gets sticky, right?
Yeah.
Wrigley's, yeah, bro.
Double mint,
It's
it'll
sticky.
get, it will get sticky.
Like might make something stick to your hands.
Yeah, before you throw it away,
Yeah,
you just
but
rub it
hey.
on your gloves, toss that shit sideline.
The 5.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
didn't need them, though. He didn't need that anyway.
I don't know how 5 gum still exists
5
because
gum
that
is the
stuff
worst
is
gum.
horrible. It melts in
It's
your
the
mouth,
worst gum.
not in your hand, bro.
Right,
And that's the wrong
literally.
product.
It is
Like
not-
it's horrible.
That's the kind
bro.
you just chew and swallow.
Yeah, like
That's when you know you're done with it because you
Hey,
chewed it away.
You know, it's definitely gonna
like
disintegrate.
it's already gone.
It just
You
disappears.
just keep
like,
chewing it
where'd
until it
that
just
go?
all of a sudden it goes with it
Gum,
like.
Yeah.
They got great marketing.
They do.
The packaging is great. I'm like, shit.
But the product, it's not even. I don't even know if that's gum.
Might as
You
well
can't
go back
consider
to
it
might as well go back to
That's
big
gummy
league. Might as well
gums.
go back to big league chew at that point.
Gum gummies.
Go back to big league chew at that point. Just take a dip.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, you need to up your game on the
5,
gum
come on,
gummies.
come on with it.
That's a new niche.
Love the branding.
But yeah, man. So we're gonna switch over to the NFL, man. That's a lot to talk about, man. And we're gonna start it off with the GOAT talk, man. Tom Brady, TB12, went ahead and retired, man. Do y'all think is this a Brett Favre situation?
2 years. Come again?
Is this a Brett Favre situation? Do you think
He's done.
you mentioned the clock? Does he have that clock on right now?
Yeah,
Do
he
you
won't come
think
back. Well, I was telling Jay before we went on the air that
'Cause he
I
still
was
got the
listening
ability.
I was listening to
So
a
you
podcast
said
about
done
Brady,
that.
and whenever, like, if he won a Super Bowl, lost Super Bowl, got knocked out of the playoffs, whenever the very next day, he already in every one of his homes he has a clock set for the Super Bowl. So as soon as he either won the Super Bowl, whatever, the very next day they set the clock in his house for when the next Super Bowl is.
Yeah.
So he said when he comes in, he can see every day how long it is to that thing, right?
Yeah.
So I think, honestly, me personally, I think he turned all the clocks off. I think he's done. I don't think he's a
Wow.
guy that's going to retire and come back, or, I
That'd be the
mean,
way to tell.
yeah.
If the clocks are off, yeah.
Hey,
bro.
hey, if anybody out there's in Brady's house and you see that clock on, screenshot it, send it to Noonish.
Hey.
We want to know.
Knowing Brady, he got a clock hidden somewhere. He's got his own clock. He's like, oh yeah, they're all off.
Probably right
They're
here.
all
Right.
off, but I
You
got
got
one
one-
in my closet in
you got
my
a little-
drawer. You don't know about
I
it.
mean, my thing is like, what else can you do though? Just a certain point. And,
Win another
and,
one, bro.
You know what? And I think you're going to start seeing a lot of bucks. I think
So-
you're going to see Gronkowski coming out right behind it, and some
Yeah.
other guys from the Buccaneers that are also going to be done with it at this point. So I think a lot of that. The wife has the
Oh
family
yeah,
always
the
has
kids,
a big role to
everything.
play, right?
Well, everything.
The thing with Brady is he's got so many records. He's got such an amazing career.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like
Accolades.
do you want to go out on top, or do you want to go out like when you start to crash?
like Ben Roethlisberger? Did you want to get, like,
But the thing is,
He's
like-
gone out on top. I mean, you win a Super
Yeah.
Bowl, Buccaneers, and then you lead the league in all these categories, and it's like, yeah,
Literally.
I'm
But
done.
Ben Roethlisberger is not up for MVP voting this year.
That's the
Right.
point.
Tom Brady is. Do you want to go out on top of it? But like,
Tom Brady led the league in.
there's so many guys that regret
Tom
the
Brady
fact
led the league in
he threw for 5,300 yards this year.
Yep.
Well, that's why you look
Touchdowns,
at that's why you compare him like Jordan, those type of athletes.
Yeah.
Like Jordan's like, I won 3, I'm done. Like no, 3 more,
Right.
Yeah.
3 more.
6.
But then but what did Jordan do though?
He went to Washington.
He came back and went to Washington, right? Like,
Well, that's what happens. Now maybe if New England says, "Hey, Tom, we're gonna give you some ownership,"
yeah,
okay, I'll come back and throw the ball a little more, maybe,
Yeah,
right? So that's
bro,
like,
like-
MJ came back when the Washington was like, "Oh, by the way, you come back,
some
we'll give you
ownership.
some part ownership."
Yeah.
And MJ's like, "Let me call Nike, get the new blue shoes coming out,
yeah.
and we'll be ready to go." Right?
So I think
Yeah.
we'll truly know how Tom feels and if this retirement is real come May, June. Yeah, when that training camp, all that stuff is about to
OTAs
get back
start kicking in.
cranking up. When that league is about to come back around, because
what you gonna see?
I'm just I don't know.
I think you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see.
I mean, he may come back, bro. It's all, I just don't.
I
As
think you're
long
gonna
as
see
you
the
have the
Tom
ability
Brady
to
after
do it, bro,
the
it's hard to
break.
just stop as an athlete. That's like almost quitting and giving up, bro.
Well, the good
Like,
thing.
and we're like wired to not give up and quit anything as athletes.
But what else
So-
you gonna do? You don't want to start
if
getting on the skid
anybody-
row, right? You don't want to get out there and like you're done. Like
Yeah.
man, like what? I mean, the dude's already running around like Thanos.
Yeah, no
Right?
doubt,
Like,
no doubt.
Dude's like
No
Thanos
doubt.
got 1 glove, I got 2. Like
he still
Jesus,
got,
like,
you know,
and
he's
that's
got
not even
7
counting
rings,
like
but-
AFC
That's good.
championship rings when they lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure.
Right,
for
he's
sure.
already loaded up with just Super Bowl rings, and then you
Bro.
throw AFC championships on it. Like that dude's walking
insane,
around
bro.
Thanos.
Brady
right?
has played in 19% of the Super Bowls ever played,
Yeah.
and he has won
He has-
13%
he
of
has
Super Bowls
won.
ever played.
That's
Brady
insane.
has
Yeah.
been in
One
more
man.
winning
That's insane.
Super Bowls than any actual franchise.
Yep.
Right, he's
Yep.
won more than any
There's no-
franchise.
There's no
And-
team that has
Yeah.
more-
Exactly, and the
That's
New England
insane.
Patriots only have 6 because
And
Brady was
Brady got
there.
7.
Like, that's crazy.
That's insane.
He
Brady's
left
got
and
7,
won
he's
another.
got 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
That's
insane.
crazy, bro.
That's where he
crazy.
gets like, you know what? I'm gonna let my wife make some money for a little while. Maybe
Goat
she go
top.
do a centerfold or something, make about $40 million.
Oh man, you know,
We'll just let Giselle work
Giselle
it.
been
Let
doing
Giselle
that.
do some runway, and I'm just gonna chill
Yeah,
out on the
I'm
beach.
gonna go sit in the press box. while she
Giselle-
do it.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna
Giselle
go-
been
I'm gonna go-
I'll be front row. I'll be front row, baby.
Yeah.
Looking good. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Giselle
Looking
been a
good, baby.
friend
Looking
winner,
good,
yo.
looking
Like
good.
that came up in negotiations. I'm sure it was like, hey Tom, your wife is making 200 million. Maybe we can get a cut back and go ahead and go get Antonio and Leonard and bring Gronk down. How's that sound?
no.
Like Brady was like,
He did. Yeah, he did.
I'd rather get a ring
Not in
than
New
get
England,
be
he
the highest
did.
paid.
In Tampa, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't do that in
couldn't
Tampa.
Let's see, teams that Brady has never lost to includes Falcons, Vikings. I have to say it, Cowboys.
Oh,
I was like, it ain't
The
Ravens.
F you, Tom
It
Brady.
ain't the Ravens. I know that.
I hate Tom Brady. Matter of fact,
And
We've had some great
kind
games
of
against
ironically,
the Patriots.
kind
That's
of
crazy,
ironically,
bro.
Bucks and Patriots are also he's
yeah.
never lost to.
Wow, that's crazy.
Of course, he was playing for the Patriots a lot of that time.
Yep,
So.
and then went to the Bucks before they could. Right, because if the Bucks would have played them after the fact, possibly would have beat them because the Patriots were down.
well, and then if you take it from my wife's standpoint, she's like, Tom Brady's the only quarterback that got prettier as his career went.
He got better looking.
And I
I
said,
mean,
you know what?
yeah.
I never thought about. I said, you know what?
You're right.
He did. He was kind of
Like,
like, what?
he's GQ.
You see it,
Man.
and now all of a sudden you're like,
But
maybe
at the
Giselle
same
brought that
time,
out. Like,
GQ.
At the same
but
time,
my wife's like,
TB12.
Jennifer
my wife's
Anderson
like, hey,
said,
TB12. Send me some
TB12.
protein bars, Tom. I'm in on you. Hey, we're with TB12, baby. I'm with you.
what's my guy off the office, Steve Carell?
Yeah.
Ain't that his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer Anderson said he's a handsome man now that he got a gray beard. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like,
right.
Come on, he's talking about the 40-year-old virgin dog. Like, come on,
Yeah.
now you
Nah,
tripping, you
right.
tripping. I think that just happens with
look,
age, man. Women
you know,
just
the
respect
ladies-
age.
No, Brady
no.
Brady has gotten prettier.
visibly-
Like this, without a doubt. Like
He looks
even as a man,
model
you're
now
like,
versus back then. He actually looks like a fucking.
Well,
model.
he completely
Like,
changed his
like,
diet.
is he not?
He claims he changed his
Yeah,
diet.
but
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah, he changed his
There's a
diet.
Physical, like when you think, I'm like, damn,
That dude looks younger. Benjamin Button.
and that's why you
That's
also.
why my
and-
number
Steve
10.
gray beard.
Yeah,
No,
for sure,
no,
for
no,
sure,
no.
for sure. It's
That
opposite
nigga
of that.
actually looks younger. Like,
And-
maybe he's not really retiring so much as he's going
To the next career.
Yeah.
to play college ball.
He might be the right.
back.
He's going back to Michigan to
He's
help
like, hey, I got
out.
some baseball. I still got some baseball eligibility. If anybody
3 or 4
like,
years from now, he'll be in high school.
Get
Yeah,
out, no big deal.
yeah,
Play
bro.
Pee Wee.
If he play
Yeah.
hey, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
good.
man! But
That's
nah, man.
hilarious.
Salutes to the goat, man. Tom Brady, no doubt. No argument.
The
there,
greatest
man.
I don't think you can argue
wins.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
All you got to do is this.
Exactly.
It's over like
Yeah.
what?
Exactly.
Really, I mean,
He's been to like 10 Super Bowls,
And
right?
it's on
the
him.
only
10.
way that you
10.
can claim
Yeah.
somebody was
He got
good
one.
looking, dude,
You look at Aaron Rodgers, he's
Aside
got
from-
one Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One. And then you look at some of those great, like where you go, if somebody threw their name out, you'd be like, oh, yeah, easy Hall of Famer.
They said
Drew
if,
Brees.
they said
Right.
if Pat Mahomes
But, you know.
were to play the same length as Tom Brady with the exact same results as like along the same path that he's had in his career so far, he's only projected to win 8 Super Bowls.
Oh, if you
Go to 8 Super Bowls and win 4.
projection.
Projection because he's only won 1 out of his first 4 years.
4 years.
And
Tom
over that time
off the
frame,
blocks.
like that's crazy.
You gotta
And-
come out hot. But
Well,
Joe Burrow, though.
Joe
On the other hand,
yeah, that guy.
Don't
there.
give up second half points, and maybe you get the more Super Bowls there for the Chiefs. So like, Jesus. You know?
Or kick a field goal at the end of the first.
Jesus.
or
At the end of the
or
first
going
half.
to Kelsey in the end zone.
You know, like,
But
geez,
going to
bro.
Fucking Kelsey.
Burrows and Brady are
It's
in
still open.
an exclusive club with
Crazy.
Warner, Kurt Warner,
Oh man, yeah.
And that-
for people who have within their first 2 seasons of pro ball went to have won
Two.
They won.
got to the Super Bowl.
Definitely
Yeah,
won.
went to the Super Bowl. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won.
Brady,
Yeah.
Brady being one. And,
Yeah.
the league. I mean, it's pretty evident. It's only one black coach in the league right now. There was 7
Yeah.
available jobs.
Who's winning?
5 of them have been vacant, right? And he was winning with the Miami Dolphins, bro. So can't nobody say he didn't have an argument, right? But I just really want to see, Mark, what do you think, or do you think he has a valid point right now with what he's saying and what he's trying to get across to everybody?
Well, I mean, of course, enough that you're gonna take it to court.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know he's been in the fire. He's been in it. I want to read, the docs and everything, all the accusations and all that stuff.
Yeah. Did you see the text
I need more
messages?
data. I have not seen text.
Okay,
messages.
I just put them
saw
on
you
the screen a
put them
second
on
ago,
screen,
but it's
I did not read the text messages.
yeah. It was a conversation between him and Belichick. Belichick, I guess there's a guy named Bill D. We'll call him Bill D.
Okay.
Billy D. We'll call him Billy D.
Bet.
That he thought he was reaching out to, and also, I'm kind of wondering if Bill Belichick did this on purpose, dog, because Flores was a Belichick guy, right?
To help.
And Flores was going in for an interview Thursday, right? Of this, I guess last Thursday was the date of his interview
Who's he going with?
for the New York Giants. He was going to go interview for the
Yeah.
Giants. Belichick said in his text messages, and I feel like Belichick is a very smart man, and he would not make this.
Who
error.
hardly ever text message.
Who hardly ever text messages.
Right? Never.
I feel like he's a very smart man
Yeah.
Strategic.
who
Of strategists.
would not.
Strategic to
Right,
put
the
something
best.
out.
Yeah.
The best.
Knowing that his guy he beat him 3 out of 4 games. Brian Flores beat the Patriots
Owned
3 out
him.
of 4 games.
Owned him.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
He
Or
did.
was it 4 out of 4? I don't remember. Okay,
Yeah.
but he
But
beat the Patriots a lot more than a lot of coaches have
Then
beat him
Bill
that have
beat
played
him. Right.
10 times.
Right.
Okay.
Right? They won 7 straight games this past season. Right?
Yep.
Winning record in
Finishing
Miami
up the
again
season.
this year.
Yep.
Right?
With not very many, not a roster.
No, his talent was
Like you
know,
couldn't name 2 or 3
defense-
guys on Miami. The defense
was
stayed
solid.
Some dudes
I'm
on
talking about the offense side though.
Offense-
Yeah,
I mean,
offense
from
is
an offensive
fine.
power
Tua.
side,
Tua.
tight.
And we're not going to put
Yeah.
Tua in
And
the
I don't
top
even think he
anything.
wanted Tua. From
Right.
what
Yeah, he didn't.
what I'm
I've heard. Yeah.
hearing,
Same thing.
right? I don't think he wanted
It
Tua.
was, it was
Right? And it just seems that Belichick to me, it seems like Belichick purposefully put this out there to his dude. Hey,
To
they
Billy
already
D?
said no. He sent the text to Flores.
Okay.
He said, "Congratulations, Brian." Not his name in Billy is Brian D. Right?
And he sent to
He
Billy
said,
D.
"Congratulations, Brian." And he was like, "For what? My interview ain't until Thursday." Or he was like, "I heard you got the job with the Giants or whatever." He's like, "Oh, no, for what? I'm not. I haven't. My interview's Thursday." And he's like, "No, he said he spoke to whatever, and he heard he got the job." He was like, "No, I don't interview until Thursday." And Belichick was like, "My apologies." He said, "I checked the name before I sent the message.
Just this guy.
And it's Brian D, whatever his last name is, that got the job." And he was like, "My apologies, Brian." And and Flores was like, "Thanks."
Well,
I don't think Belichick would make that mistake. First of all,
no, he's helping set it up.
Exactly.
right? But you look at Byron Leftwich. You
Yep.
look at Bieniemy.
Bieniemy,
You
bro.
look like
You can start with Bieniemy.
Oh,
and
University
end
of
it there.
Colorado boy.
Yeah,
Like, where's
that's
Bieniemy at?
Yeah.
What's my defensive coordinator? I can't think his
D'Amico.
name. Yes.
Right.
There's so many
Yeah.
amazing. My son and I
Great
had this
coaches.
conversation
Even
the
the
other day.
guy in
Like,
Houston this year that went in with no quarterback and still had a team out there
competitive.
competing, bro.
Very competitive.
Right.
Yes.
A very competitive Houston Texans team, and he
Right.
gets fired after one season. What coach?
You talking about Cully?
This is the first head coach to
Right,
ever get
Cully.
fired after one season, and he showed great potential with.
oh, by the way, no
A horrible
quarterback.
product.
You-
And no
Deshaun
quarterback.
Watson
Yes.
don't even show up. He's like,
Yeah, bro.
So Davis Mills comes in.
Yeah.
And they protect him. He does well.
Yep.
That's great.
Like,
Yep.
The team, they show promise.
Yeah.
They work
that's
as a
what you want
team.
the
You
first
didn't
year.
need you didn't
With
need any help. They just got
the
a
whole
job
Deshaun
done.
situation.
Yeah.
Going into the season,
Yeah.
like, we're probably gonna suck.
Yeah.
No, they were competitive.
Very
Actually,
competitive,
early,
bro.
Before Tyrod got hurt, I don't know.
Oh, there were some big
but
games.
They were, yeah. I'm gonna say early they looked pretty fucking promising.
They had some upsets. Yeah,
Exactly,
they had some
bro.
upsets, yeah.
Like they played Buffalo well.
very well.
We're talking about the AFC champ in the could have
Champion-
possibly gone to the championship
potential
game,
AFC champion.
right? Took them to overtime, right?
Number 2.
Yeah,
So it's
potential OC champion.
it's kind of wild to see that this is even
no,
a
that's-
conversation anymore. But
It's-
Brian
it's
was like, "Bro, it's
ridiculous.
bigger than me, man." You know, he's like, "I'm
ridiculous.
tired of seeing this at the end of the day." And if for anybody that thinks that man can't coach, they don't know football.
Period.
Well, hold on. Let's
do you feel
reverse
about-
this. Let's reverse this just for a second, okay? And not to make it a racial thing, but how many other coaches out there in the league right now that are white that are horrible?
Oh,
You're like, how's this guy even got a job?
Yeah.
Like that was actually where my conversation, me and my son, like, how has this guy got a job and this guy don't have? Like, what are we doing?
Adam Gates, how did he even get a job?
Y'all gonna make me
That
drink
boy
this whole
went to
bottle
the,
today.
that boy
Y'all
went to
gonna
the
make me drink
interview
this whole bottle.
on crack. He went to the interview on crack.
Adam Gates, yep.
For his first impression, he was on crack.
You know what I'm talking
Yes, sir.
You
Thank
know,
you very much.
Not, I don't know for a fact,
I'm
but it
gonna
looked
throw-
like
I'm
it.
gonna throw
That's the
guys-
counterfactual, right? That's,
yeah.
that's taken, like, what if it was
Yeah.
the opposite?
Quality.
And
Yes,
you're
sir.
right.
Appreciate
like,
it.
there's plenty of people who.
Well, no offense. I'm sitting here looking at my head
been in
coach,
that same
Coach McCarthy,
situation,
going, "I love him, but
and-
Jesus, come on."
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I'll take
And if
Ben
not-
I'd take Bieniemy in a heartbeat over McCarthy.
Man, I take.
Well, all right.
I-
all right. So,
I'm
so
not
let's
going
take
to
it
say
out
too
of the
much.
NFL,
Yeah.
right? Let's take it out of the NFL to NCAA.
Yep.
Brent Venables, arguably first year
Yep.
at OU. Would you be surprised if their record was not as good as you would like for it to be the first year that the coach is there?
No.
Not at all.
No, that's a very similar situation. To the
That's why.
Texans.
That's why my man from the Texans, he got ripped off. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like, hold on, bro. Y'all gave me nothing to
Nothing
work
to
with,
show.
and I'm getting fired.
So,
Exactly.
He should be the one suing the NFL.
So, which he is. So, if somebody comes
really?
in,
He should be.
if Venables
I mean,
comes
no, he
in
should be,
to
right?
show you
1 year.
and wins a bunch of games and looks like he's going really well,
Yeah.
like, are you going to say, well, that fucking guy is not doing his job? Let's
Well,
fire him.
again,
No,
what would you want as a
no,
coach? You
of
want
course
you want a coach that can lead a bunch of all stars? Great, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that's a Barry Switzer. No offense, I love Barry,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
like
he
any,
came
I would
into-
almost bet most any one of us at this table could have won a Super Bowl with
In
the
96,
Cowboys.
yeah.
Right?
1 year.
Just
Yeah.
show up, drive a golf
90,
car, whatever. Right? We could
Yeah,
96,
96.
Oh, that team.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, he was
So
96,
Jimmy Johnson's team that should have been
Deion,
winning for
Emmett.
years and years. But
Yeah.
anyone,
Urban,
almost
Aiden,
anybody could have ran that
Prime.
team.
Just come in,
So-
have a drink.
Hey,
So that's
Haley.
one coach,
No,
right?
You guys do what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
then you
yeah,
take a
yeah.
guy who has, again,
I think Woodson was there
Flores
that year.
down in Miami,
Who's got nothing?
the coach at Texans, and then and could take a team and rally them.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's the key.
That's a coach.
huge.
That's a
That's a coach.
coach.
That's a guy that now, if you could take him and put him on a team with some real players,
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you took those guys, either one of those guys, and you brought him to a Dallas,
Yeah.
it's over with.
And that guy came from Baltimore, didn't he?
Yep. Cully.
Cully came from Baltimore, man.
Baltimore.
That's crazy,
So
man.
he's a culture dude. You know,
Yeah.
I already know.
I mean,
anybody coming out of
obviously.
there is, they're gonna he
1
gonna build it.
year.
He gonna-
1
he-
year.
He know,
Nope.
he know the way.
They expected Houston to be 0-16,
I
I'm
did.
sure, and they were very competitive this year. traded away Mark Ingram
They, like,
midseason.
he won
and
too many
they,
games.
I guess
that's
so.
right.
He was too
Well, that's
good.
the other
He
thing,
was
right?
too
They,
good.
like,
that's right,
he
because
was
they
too
were
good.
almost they had a chance for the wild card.
Yeah, bro. And
Right, they were like one game away from being a wild card
expected
team.
that.
He was too
and,
good.
and they fired him after
Yep.
one season. One season, you don't even have time to put in your program because you're
No
still
doubt.
using
Yeah,
the players from the last coach's
right.
regimen, right? Like,
Yep.
the,
And
like
you're bringing in your whole new staff, and you're dealing with
Yeah, man.
leftovers and
season. There's so much shit that.
yeah, this dude didn't even go through a draft.
yeah, bro. Didn't even go through a
That's
draft.
Think about it.
crazy.
He didn't even go
One
through a draft.
season.
That's
And we're not even
crazy,
talking
bro.
about Brian Flores.
Right, hold on. Thank you, General Manager, for hiring me. Let me see my roster here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, I can't wait for draft day
Who
next
was that
year.
kid?
I'm fired.
Yeah,
What?
fired.
I didn't get a draft day.
Exactly.
What the hell?
He said, hey, he
I know
said,
what I did for
all right,
y'all.
wait. He had no expectations of not coaching this team next year.
You couldn't how.
Like, he
how
didn't know
could
that he
you,
was
like,
going to get fired. He didn't know.
That
He
was
didn't know,
blindsided.
bro.
You know what'd be great if the
Yeah,
NFL,
yeah.
if the NFL was set
Crazy.
up like the
That's
Premier
crazy.
League.
Uh-huh.
So if you're familiar with Premier League, so what happens is Premier League has the Premier League almost like baseball, soccer, right? All the way down single A.
Okay.
And what happens is the two top teams from Premier League, the two worst teams, they
Yeah.
go to AAA. Top two AAA go up. So
Yeah.
they're always rotating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So you could be a AAA team. You could start down here. And I have some friends that own teams that are within Verve that started here. Kevin Campbell with my good friend Marcus McCabe. They started here. They bought a team. They're at the AAA level now
Yeah.
within like 7-8 seasons,
Yeah.
right? For nothing. They could be in the billions if they can be in the top two to go up here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it keeps it competitive. Like, so could you think if like Miami Dolphins lost? Well, we're going to bring in the Arlington Renegades. They're the
Man.
number one. They're the number one team for.
You know,
You're moving
yeah.
up, and you're moving. Miami's now in the XFL.
Yeah, bro.
Could you imagine that type of competition?
Another thing in his
hell no.
lawsuit,
That ain't gonna
he
be the
stated
case.
that the owners of Miami Dolphins offered him $100,000 per game that he lost in order to get to him.
That was gonna be my next. Talking about Cully was too good.
Yeah.
Leading to that.
Yeah.
It was like, wait, you want me to
Lose?
And I bet it's been done.
Yeah.
Like, don't get into it. Like, it's been done.
Absolutely.
But you tried the wrong one.
Yes.
And then you fired him for not fucking going with your program.
Exactly.
That's why they're gonna be in court.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
why it's-
No, that's crazy, man. It sucks.
Like-
Sucks what's going on, man. Brian, man. Hey, you know,
More power to you.
more
brother.
power to you.
I'm with
bro.
you. I'm with you.
Definitely standing with
Not
you,
a
bro.
bad Houston
in this,
Texas
man.
coach. Get in, jump in on that. Curry, jump in on that last
Because,
thing too, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm with
they-
you too.
They need to fix.
Shit, be enemy, get in on that too. Everybody jump in on that. I'm sick of
Yeah,
it.
They need to
Nah,
right
yeah.
that wrong, man. Because that's
Tomlin,
jacked
come
up.
to Cowboys.
That's bad business.
It'll be real interesting though to see how the legal standing, because
Yeah, it will
if
be.
it's
Can you prove it? Because at the
well,
end of the
yeah,
day,
can you prove it? Can you
gotta
prove that
prove it.
it's can you prove that it's discrimination?
Yep.
Right.
Versus could you prove that it's collusion to I don't know what you would call it. Like,
I'm gonna say insubordinate.
yeah,
employee.
like
Yeah.
is it?
That's
is
what
it
they're gonna be
like
like,
they're
hey, it's
saying
my program. You
Yeah,
know,
right, exactly.
Well, it's like
Those
any other. It's like
arguments are
everybody's
gonna
got
But
the
then,
right to fire,
okay,
right?
But
Right.
a franchise is a business, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't ever talk about that much because we enjoy the game.
Right.
But bottom line is franchise is business.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you are a shareholder in that business of whatever capacity,
Said,
do you not want to win? Like,
Yeah,
is that
exactly,
not where the
right?
money is made?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless you're tanking
unless
to lose to
you're-
get a
unless
high
you're the
draft
Cowboys.
pick.
But unless
Right.
you're doing this,
Tanking to
which-
lose to get a high draft
It's a
pick.
thing.
Because the
Totally
thing in the
agree.
NFL, if
Which
you
is
lose,
okay with me too.
bottom of the barrel, get
But
a
I'm
high
not gonna fire
draft
my
pick.
Totally
coach.
thing.
Exactly.
Like, okay, we lost, but I'm keeping this stud, and we're going to rebuild.
But
this
there
team.
was a battle between coach and ownership,
A
right?
disagreement.
I
Coach
bet
and
you it was
front
coach and
office.
GM.
And that's what it
Yeah,
was
that's coach and
because
GM.
I bet
they
you it was.
wanted-
I bet you it was a coach GM spot, not as much
But the
ownership.
had the GM.
I don't think
And the
Flores like
GM has
Tua.
always got the
End of the day.
ownership side, right? The
think-
GM always has the ownership's
He leans
backing.
that way.
So if you're a head
Well, it
coach and
depends.
me and you,
It
you're
depends.
GM, I'm head coach, we're fighting.
Yeah.
And I don't like what you're trying to do. This like we can do this, and
Yeah.
you want to go this.
Yeah.
And me and you are fighting. He's going to go talk to you, the owner,
Absolutely.
and say, "Man, we got to get rid of TK. This guy just ain't trying to work with us." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
They don't even go look at it.
Yeah.
They gonna go. If you think that's great, you GM,
unless they
get
got
rid of
some
him.
Because
kind of
that's
personal
the
relationship
that's the
with the coach,
conduit,
so
right?
Like, you're basically
that's
the
that's
CEO.
person
I'm
that-
chairman of the board. You're CEO. Like fire him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's the person who's
And that's
talking
what
about
happens.
ownership.
I think it's more this.
Than that.
Yeah.
Than ownership to coach. Got you. Right on, man. Well, we had some more news come out this morning. A lot going on in the NFL, man.
Yeah.
the Washington Commanders.
I'm so glad you're on NFC with us. You sorry suck team.
Washington Commanders, man.
Daniel Snyder, I got your shorts on from your yacht. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, what do
Thank you.
y'all think about the Washington Commanders' new name? Should they have just kept the football team?
Go ahead and go to XFL at this point.
The football team is actually a better name.
Yeah, football team is like a brand,
I'd
right?
Washington football
Just
team,
keep it there, yeah.
That was actually.
It started, it like
better.
grew on us, and it was like watching the football team. Man, I wish
Like,
it
that's
was
what's
just
up.
Dallas
You can
football
brand
team.
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But now they're the
Well,
Commanders.
Well, Senators was already taken, and who the hell wants to be a senator these days?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well just went Washington politicians or
And
something like, you know.
representatives wouldn't fit on the jersey.
Hey, I saw somebody
swamp.
posted Washington
Swamp.
Commandos.
There you go, the Washington Swamp. Hey.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. Like the Commandos, like what? When you
Commandos.
first told me, I said they went Commando.
Boy,
What?
they win no draws.
Washington don't win Commando. What? At this point,
Coming back
18
from
to 3
21 to
halftime.
3, 21
21
to
to 3 halftime. Yeah, 18
21
points.
to 3.
Yeah, 18 points down at halftime.
Man, and I'm talking, look, this is another one of those games, second half, you switching the channel. Because the first half, Kansas City was just balling. There was no stopping.
Yeah, we were talking about it
down.
on
live, yeah.
on live. That, like, all right. I mean, I'm not. Don't count your money yet, but
Yeah.
you bet on KC.
Joey Bird went in there like, hold on, boys, hold on a second. Somebody light me one.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back out here. Hold on, let me have a cocktail.
Yeah.
This guy going straight Lenny Dawson. Like,
He
okay,
said,
we're going back
hey,
out.
Hey, Burrow said, hey, guys, hey, you see that last drop? That was easy, wasn't it?
We're going back out.
We're going back out. Actually, it was 21-10 at halftime because they scored right before the half, right?
Oh, did they get the
OU,
screen?
OU, P-Ron. Yep. OU, P-Ron scored, right? And
it was
shout out to all the
21-3.
OU talent on that squad. You know, they got some backs. And LSU, it's like a OSU or Oklahoma.
LSU,
OU
yeah.
and LSU
Going
freaking.
down.
Man, like
Well,
the
that's
same
why
guy the same guy that carried Joe Burrow off the national championship game on his shoulders, carried him off the game with the Cincinnati
to the
Bengals
Super-
on his
yeah.
shoulders, going to the Super Bowl.
cool.
But you know,
crazy.
that's what's cool
really
about that
cool.
young
Selby,
team,
I
right?
think his name?
Because they got so much camaraderie, and so you know how it is when you go to the locker
they're
room.
young
So if you got all your
together.
LSU boys
got
and
your
you're
boys.
here
Boys.
and you know how to win, and then you got your OU boys that are together
Yeah.
know how to win,
Yeah.
and then you all
Yeah.
start getting together, and y'all young,
Yeah.
and y'all like, man, we don't care, we in it to win it, no matter what, we're coming back.
Is that going to become the new
staff is
model?
Great. The staff is great, huh?
Is that going to become the new model in the NFL?
I hope so, man. I love the young
Ravens
quarterbacks we have in the NFL
was
right now.
Similar to that.
What? So who?
I mean,
what?
some
What?
teams
What?
were like that.
Ravens. So where were the
what I was
Ravens pulling
thinking,
from? What schools?
Alabama, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay.
A ton of like.
Really?
There's probably like 5 of us on our squad.
And I know
then-
Mark
Yeah.
Andrews right now.
They
you
still
know,
got
I'm
him. I
thinking
mean, you got
about that.
Hollywood Brown. Yeah.
Ben Powers. There's 3
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, you're
And
right
then
about
Baby
that.
Zeus left.
Yeah.
And then Tony Jefferson, like he had just came back for this past season because of injuries.
Yeah.
It's
So that's a thing
Yeah,
already.
it
And I
is
know
a-
the Patriots
and some
have been, you know, I know Belichick and Nick Saban have that. They all get drafted.
yeah, and quick. It's huge.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
that's a part
Especially
of
when
it.
y'all young. You know, usually if you get some older guys and you got younger
don't
guys,
matter.
they don't really, you know,
Yeah,
but
it
these
don't
guys are all young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're
That's
all,
what's
and
fun.
they're not smart enough
coach,
to
too.
know really whether they're supposed to win or lose anyway. They
That-
just
we
like,
talked about that last
we
week.
all in.
Yeah. We
Right?
talked
No
about
matter
that
what,
last
we
week.
win it.
Yeah.
Right?
To what?
And that's what I love.
They too young and dumb.
Young and dumb. Yeah.
They're too young and dumb, man. They don't even realize
Yeah,
the
yeah.
moment they're in
They
right
get-
now.
well, their
They're just-
expectations-
They're playing
We're
football.
balling.
That
That's
was one
it.
of Brady's
We need a touchdown.
comments
All right, okay.
on his
Yeah.
retirement
Let's get a
Yeah.
touchdown.
was, that back then in that first Super Bowl, he had no idea what he was going.
Right.
What
Like,
he was
Yeah.
into.
Right.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
You just think that's it's supposed to be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you come
Yeah.
from winning programs.
Yeah,
and you're
for
used to winning.
Yeah.
And then you got other guys used to winning.
Yeah.
You got other guys used to winning. And then all of a sudden, and then you're all young hanging out. Like a lot of them guys aren't married yet.
Yep.
But, so they're all kind of hanging out, still building camaraderie. Like I remember the Cowboys a few years back when Romo was still playing. You had half the team that's married, and the married guys went and did their thing.
No doubt.
Then you had your single guys that all hung out and did their thing.
Right.
Right. But they never really done
No doubt.
as a group, right? And then it was always like if there's any in between,
That's
it
always
was always this group versus
Right.
this group and vice versa,
Right,
Right.
right.
And that's why they could just never put like 2 and 2 together to go.
Yeah.
Let's all get on the same page and go. These young bucks and like even with the Bills. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm so excited about all these young quarterbacks coming up in the league.
Yeah. It's exciting.
It's exciting,
The
bro.
handoff is official.
And they're ready.
Like,
Exciting.
it's
You know, back in the day, like I
They're
know,
ready early.
yeah, like Aaron Rodgers, he sat behind, Brett Favre, and I mean, back in the day, they wanted the quarterbacks to sit. These guys are ready to come in, and it's all due because they're playing this freaking spread offense from Pee Wee League,
There you
bro.
go. And they're getting
Junior
you got the
high,
personal
like
trainers.
yeah, and they're having to
Freaking-
understand
They're on
offense.
the
And they're
TB12
not,
they're on the TB12 protein
NFL
bars.
quarterbacks are training 10-year-olds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
bro,
taking
like-
the TB12
it's
protein.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you got retired receivers. You know,
Retired
training these
receiver,
guys,
telling,
these man,
like,
but
nah, this is what it is. Like,
yeah,
think about this. Like,
yeah, just looking at the game.
This ain't a
it's
dad
moving,
anymore
bro.
that played
Yeah.
1 year varsity in high school teaching you.
Yeah, it's moving
You know,
forward, bro.
We
And-
moved it up a little bit since the 80s.
Yeah,
No doubt.
yeah.
70s and 80s, right?
And another point that Brady made in his retirement is, man, he's like, look, man, I've won my Super Bowls, obviously, yeah, but it's time for the next generation to go ahead and move the game forward, you know?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's admiring
22 years.
the young Joe Burrows, bro. But the
22,
thing
yeah.
is, he can still compete with him, though, is what I'm tripping on,
not
man.
you can have-
I'm just like, you know,
I
I'm
can do that.
anti-Brady retiring right now, bro, because
I
as
feel
long
you. I feel
as
you.
you have the ability, bro, play until you're 50, man, do something and
feel
put the
you.
gap so far, you know, beyond anybody else's capability, bro, or make people
you said,
raise their level of expectation and their
Wayne Gretzky, that thing?
yeah, bro. Barry Bonds that thing. You
Barry
know,
Bonds
like,
that
hey, man, just make the gap so far, set a bar that's so incredibly high. These guys have to come in with the right mindset, bro, if they want to catch it. Like, period, bro. I'm all about excellence, bro. Like TK Pissing,
So
man.
he's taking
Yeah, you wake up pissing excellence. That's how we do it.
I just looked it up. It's riboflavin.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And we might be waking up pissing
look like- he's
screwball
like,
here, too. Peanut butter is so damn good.
it's in my
I told
business.
y'all go make me
Hey,
drink that damn
dog.
bottle today.
Hey, it's good. Hey, that's what it's here for. Hey, you see,
yes.
we got the empties over there.
We got to stay warm.
and we just
Yeah,
throwing a
get
lot
the-
of them
get
away
the second
already,
bottle
bro.
out for
You
the
know?
second 30
Cold
minutes.
front on the fucking way.
Yeah, you got the freaking group in here that drinks. Like, come on.
Yeah, so
yeah,
there
that's
are two more teams remaining in the playoffs right
sir.
now, and we do have our playoff picks, man.
Well,
Who'd you pick to win the Super Bowl,
I'm going
TK?
Bengals all the way. I'm taking Joey B.
Did you start with the Bengals winning this bad boy?
No, I tell you what, but I bought me a Joey Burrows black jersey
Oh, you
literally
ready?
right after AFC champ.
Did you get a cigar?
That's the freaking my favorite player is Jim McMahon. I
Yeah.
grew up with Jimmy Mack, Walter Payton,
Yeah,
and Cowboys. So you know
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
way. And a Bosworth, right? I love the guys with attitude.
Yeah.
I love the guys that come in and talk the talk, walk
Confidence,
the walk.
man,
Don't
boy.
give it. They could care less about the whole this. You
Yeah.
know, you think about Jim McMahon showing up to his press conference as a rookie, drinking a beer.
Jim McMahon was
And
G,
Jimmy Mack's
bro.
like,
He
well,
was
they
the
don't want-
original G.
Jimmy Mack's
bro.
like, if they didn't want me drinking beer, why they put it in the
give a
limo, right? And ever since then,
Yeah.
I'm like, number 9 is the only number I'm going to ever have.
Yeah.
That's my number. And number 9 is still my number. I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
Because of Jim McMahon. I see Burrows walking
That's
in
crazy.
game day, and I was like, hold on a second. What? Hold on, let me get my glasses squared up. Like
There it is. That Nina
Right.
popped back up on
This
you.
my quarterback.
Yeah.
This shit-
Quarterback.
This my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Right? And then you come back and second half and win.
Yeah.
So like I was
Hey,
worried.
he
My
was
oldest son
really
was
bro.
watching the game with me. I was like, "Bub, you want a freaking Joey Burrows freaking jersey?" He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Yeah.
We ordered 2 Jordans
like
with Joey
that.
Burrows
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Hell yes,
Hey,
that's my. I'm in on him.
That's the future, bro.
Oh, he country hood, bro.
Him and Pat Mahomes.
Again, they don't know any better. They're going in there to win.
So this is a tough question. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Which one is the
Taking-
guy?
I'm taking Burrow, bro.
All day?
Bro, country hood
It's-
all day, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just-
it
it's
is
just
so
something
tight,
about
but
that-
it's the
that
attitude,
presence,
it's the attitude,
like,
man. Of
yeah,
just,
bro.
I'm not
Hold
losing.
my beard like
Yeah.
that. I'm with that shit. Yeah,
Like,
bro.
like I said, I'm telling you, at
I'm just
halftime
gonna
he had
be-
a cigar and freaking drinking scotch. Going by guys, like, what kind of don't worry.
Post game, bro. He had the black turtleneck on with the chain,
Yeah.
with the diamond dot Nike chain, dog.
Now go with his initials. With his initials.
Hey,
That's why I said
Look.
that's my guy.
country hood, like that's
Yeah,
that guy.
bro.
It's effortless. He ain't
Hey,
trying. He just
That's how he is. That's how he
yeah,
rolls.
that's it.
Hey, they asked
But
somebody-
the whole team responds to him.
Yeah.
The whole team
Yes,
responds to
bro.
him being calm, cool, relaxed.
And the
all
man's
the
getting
time.
sacked
They
9 times a
respond-
game,
Yeah,
dog.
who cares? He's like,
He's
listen,
he's like, ah, we
Well,
good.
that's the thing. Like he gets sacked 9 times a game.
Record.
Gets back up.
Next play.
We're good.
But, and you know
I
what?
got
He
it.
gets
I
sacked
got it,
9 times a
boy.
game, but he's not throwing a lot of interceptions.
Yeah,
He's
no.
not
Those are
fumbling.
dying.
He's not doing stupid
Yeah.
stuff. If it ain't there, I'll take a sack, or we'll regroup, or I'll try to throw it out of bounds.
We got it. Hey, Jamar, you ready?
that dude's so
I got
freaking
you.
smart
You know
up
what to
here.
do right here.
His
Yeah.
composure.
Yeah.
Is on a
Now-
whole, it's
And they're so
Brady-esque.
young, they could be the
Yeah.
next Patriots.
Brady-esque.
They could
Yeah.
end up being
Yeah,
a
it is.
Patriot type
It
dynasty.
is.
That's the
Yeah.
thing is
Composure.
Yeah,
is
I think Brady wants to watch Burrow.
You know what? Let me back up. You know what? Actually, you know what? Joey Burrow,
That's
he
my
is.
son.
Hey, Joey
If
Burrow.
Brady was to say one was his son, I think
Joe Burrow.
Burrow's my son.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow. That
Reincarnate.
bitch is
That's my
TK cool.
son.
I'm just gonna leave
Hey,
it right there. Don't worry.
Hey, they said, Joe,
Number
are those,
9, the chain. Just get it done.
they
son.
said, hey, are those real diamonds in your chain? He was like, I think I make too much money.
Exactly.
I think I make too much money to wear fake diamonds.
Seriously.
Yeah, I got this
That's
out of the
awesome.
kiosk at the
Yeah,
mortgage.
bro.
The only thing I wanted to see from Joey Burrows on Super Bowl Sunday is the headband that says
Man.
"Goodall" on it.
Yeah.
That's it. Goodell. Right across the headband. Let's go for it. Let's
All right.
just kick it off.
So, Mark, I know your love for Joey Burrow, bro,
Yeah.
but, yet and still, your preseason pick to win this Super Bowl.
I know. It's
Was
in
the Rams,
bowl.
bro.
They there.
So-
I should have put money on this.
I mean, on paper they should be.
I
Yeah,
should have put
bro.
some money on that shit.
Oh, speaking of putting money on it,
Yeah.
did you guys see the bet with a man? I think he put down $20 and won $520,000.
What?
On the correct scores of both games.
Correct
Yeah.
scores.
Correct
Both
scores.
Nailed
Time
both
traveler.
games.
Time traveler.
parlay.
Right.
Correct
Yeah.
score.
Right.
That's
Oh,
Time traveler.
both
That's
games,
Biff.
bro.
Is he the guy that writes for the Simpsons?
That's
that-
Biff.
that's
That's
the problem.
crazy,
That's your boy.
dog.
That's Biff from
That's your-
Back to the Future.
That's the reason.
That's crazy, bro.
Biff done hit back.
520,000 on $20.
That's the reason
That's
why we had
amazing.
never found anybody like confirmed time travel because they all too busy going back and betting.
Yeah,
hold on,
yeah,
say,
bro.
let me go
They
back.
don't overdo it. Like that.
Yeah, this is here's my moment.
There's another bet that
Let me
happened.
get that one.
There's another bet that happened this weekend. So KC is winning at halftime.
Yeah.
Oh, so
A guy went in and put
Down 18.
$200,000 down on KC
Sissy.
to win, and all he would win was 10,000.
what?
So he put 200,000
Oh.
down
So he would
to
win
win.
210,000
Yeah,
or come out with
and
Because-
lost.
What the fuck?
Yes.
He thought he had a guaranteed 10 grand coming his way.
So what he thought.
Just
So
to
he's
win,
so greedy.
like money line.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's so greedy. He put 200,000 down to win 10, and
Idiot.
KC lost.
How'd that man have so much money making choices like that?
I don't know. He in divorce court on Monday. I know that. Why would I say what? You say what? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make a phone call.
Yeah. I
What's that, divorce court?
If you watched the rest of the playoffs up to that point,
Yeah. That
you were a
was
Oh,
dumbass.
there's
you
no
were a
way you're gonna
dumbass
fucking
for
do
putting
that.
that money
Yeah.
on.
yeah, bro,
No
because it's
way.
been crazy.
No way.
It's been a
I'll tell you
crazy
what,
playoff.
I'll tell you what. I
it
mean,
has not been that.
I'm
good.
damn near about
Yeah.
ready. I'm damn near about. I have to go see AA after the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to go out call Mama. I'll be like, "Well, say what?" And then I'm like, "Let me go check the mailbox." And you're like, "What the hell happened?" Like, what?
Exactly, bro. How
The
does,
Bills
It's been
Chiefs
amazing.
game, like.
It's been an
back and
amazing
forth,
playoff.
bro.
If you
Yeah.
did, if you took a shot for every lead change, you wouldn't even finish the game. You'd been passed out.
Yeah, bro, alcohol
Before
poisoning.
That's what we literally had. We had a lead change. Like I had network lag.
Yes, yes,
And I'm
bro. It was like,
yeah, well, it's
what
not looking
happened?
good.
But they-
He's
What
like,
happened?
he's like, yeah,
Oh,
they just
they
scored.
got-
What?
yes,
Jesus,
bro.
you're like, oh, game's
Yes,
over.
bro.
I go take a piss. I come back. I'm like, what the hell? We in overtime? What?
Yeah.
What the hell? We only had like 15 seconds. So
Crazy this,
what
man.
the hell Mahomes do?
This
What?
playoffs has been nuts, bro.
Yeah,
So,
it's been
Mark,
great.
your pick, bro. You sticking with your Rams, your original Rams, like
Yeah,
you said
I'm rolling,
so?
bro. I had to, and so I stuck with my pick last week, so I'm gonna stick with them this week.
Yeah?
I'm rolling with the Rams, the home team.
Right on.
I wish that Joey Burrow
Right on.
would have came in
Right
early.
on.
I'd be
Right on.
supporting that boy today.
So, who you got, Jonas? Who you got this week, man? You know? Hey, and
well,
good
2
picks.
weeks. 2 weeks.
Jonas
We still got
picks-
about 10 days.
Jonas went with Cincinnati last week.
He did take
You
some.
know,
I
he
also
went with
went-
Cincinnati
I
last week.
I also went with 49ers, which did not work out so well.
Didn't work out, but hey, I wasn't gonna throw you out there
I
like
took
that,
both
man. I
home
wasn't
teams
gonna throw you.
last week.
We're gonna throw you out there like that.
Yeah, well, I'll throw myself out there for that.
Kansas City's the only home team to win all playoffs, by the way.
I'm still just can't figure that one out. But
Crazy.
Joey
It's
Burrow,
home field
the Jo-
advantage still a
the
thing.
Joey Burrow's factor. That's what I didn't calculate it on my bet, but yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, and undoubtedly Burrows can throw.
And Cincinnati's undefeated on the road this season. I'm sorry about. Let me
That's true. Yep, I was gonna say. But Burrows can
put that
throw.
out there.
He can and will scramble if he needs to.
Best
Yeah.
games. Oh yeah,
No doubt.
no doubt.
And they're just too not smart enough to know that they're not supposed to win.
Yeah.
They had the mojo.
Right.
I
Right.
mean,
Man.
the Bengals just aren't smart enough to
This,
know you
they
guys
got the
aren't really
fucking
supposed to
mojo,
win.
Oof.
But here's my thing with the
got
Rams.
They got the.
Go ahead. What's your pick,
so,
Jones?
so
I'm
I
sorry.
was looking at I'm looking at the stats, right?
Yeah.
And looking at who's there, who's injured, who's not. All their injuries should be back.
Yep.
All their
Cincinnati's,
injuries.
yeah, Uzama,
All the
mainly.
Rams injuries should be back.
Yeah. So it's
That's
gonna be a
that's
legit
prediction
game.
right
We
now.
got 2 weeks to
Higgins.
get healthy.
Higgins
Yep.
gonna be back.
Yep.
It should be.
Should
I
be,
suppose.
Akers should
I'm
be
not
back.
sure about
Zoma
that.
should be back.
Higby was
Yeah, that was
pretty
rough.
bad.
It's still, I mean, it's still, jury's still out because we
No
still
doubt.
got another week and a half. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're, what was I going to say?
It's a hard one for you.
So I mentioned the the rather exclusive club for quarterbacks earlier. The other two have gone on to win their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, Burrows is not the only man on the team, but
Yeah.
that's another one for them. And really, it is so freaking close.
Yeah.
As soon as
bro.
you say this,
It's
I want
so-
you to call your bookie and place a bet. Don't
It
think
is-
any more
it
about
is
it. Just
so
call him.
close.
Say, damn it, just put 500 on him. I don't care. Don't even think no more about it. Once you say the name, go just call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's so close. So we were talking about
At
locker
BetUS
rooms
dot-
at,
you know, or
we
go
were
to our
talking
link,
about
by the
locker
way.
rooms at
At BetUS. For
at
your bets.
the Globe Life Field.
Yeah. Globe.
So
yeah. The
in
locker
what's
room
a
situation.
fairly unusual situation, the Rams will be the guest team,
Ooh.
the away team
At their home
at
field.
their home field.
So Cincinnati
interesting.
gets
Ooh.
the
So
Cincinnati gets
home
to
treatment.
Wow.
The locker room.
So
Wow.
Burrow's in there knocking Stafford's little shit right off the locker. Like, hey,
Yeah.
Stafford.
This is my
Oh, shit.
house.
So
Another
again,
man coming to your house.
That's already-
and you
that's already
know
middle-
what they say.
That's already-
Hey, losers
that's jacked
walk.
up.
Right.
Hey,
But-
did Tampa Bay-
Losers walk.
did Tampa Bay give up that locker room last year? I
Well,
wonder.
because they were a higher seat.
it's really not a matter of giving it up.
It's the higher
a-
seed?
It's a matter of who's home and who's away.
Wow.
So
it was
I don't
AFC,
know
NFC.
who's-
Wow.
I don't know whose choice that.
Sounds like
I don't know
NFC. They probably flop it between conferences each year. So it sounds like
the higher
NFC
seed?
Yeah,
was
right,
able
right.
to pick the.
How you
the
like
locker
to be
room
the
last
security
year.
guard when you see
Higher
it?
seed. Who
Both-
was the
both-
higher
It's
Yeah.
seed?
the high
Right.
seed, but they're
Yeah,
both
that's
four.
both number
They're
four.
both four seed. First time ever.
So they
Well, then they got to go for
both
points,
four
right?
seeds
Then you
have
got
made
to
it to
start
the
bringing
Super
down
Bowl.
on whatever, right? So how you like to be
Crazy.
a security guard going, hey, Stafford, hey, high five. Oh, no, bro, you visiting this week.
Yeah, bro,
What?
like crazy. That's already mentally. That's
That's wild.
already a
Right.
mental edge.
Take a walk, loser.
If
That's-
I were,
yeah.
I don't know
That's-
who makes that decision in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Bengals organization.
Like,
I
wait,
don't know
we
who
playing
that
in
is.
our stadium, and I'm in the
Visiting
literally
locker
getting
room?
dressed and doing our
Yeah.
whole routine.
I'm having-
That's-
If I were
I'm
the
having to
one
switch
making
my-
that decision on
my
the Bengals,
game plan.
Bengals
I'm going for the
organization,
Bengals just
For
off
these
that.
guys already,
I
like
would-
that's already a
I'm going to Bengals
I
just
would
off
take
that.
their locker room just to fuck
quick,
with them.
quick,
just
bro,
to fuck with it.
quick, bro.
1,000%.
Get up
And
out of
then-
there.
and leave a cigar in Stafford's
and
locker.
be tweeting and
Hey.
texting people and be like, yeah, we're gonna fuck up your locker room.
Yeah, bro.
No,
hey,
no, you got to get
hey,
there early.
And I'm
You
gonna leave
gotta
my
get
locker.
there.
Hey,
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 Stafford going, chip,
Think
chip.
about
Hey,
this.
it's going to be my locker.
Right.
Think about
With that
next
locker.
season, right? I'm
why
in
would
the, in,
you
the,
not?
in the contract. I'm getting A and leave my nameplate until next season, bro.
Right.
Because I want them to show up and see
Leave my nameplate.
I want Stafford to show up and see Joe Burrow
But wait a
on
minute,
his locker,
wait a
bro.
minute. There's something more really.
you don't wanna
There's,
push
it too
well,
far
there's a lot of
because
things
you
people
could
aren't
piss
even thinking
somebody off
about.
too
Like
much.
this is Rams either all in or you're screwed.
Too much.
You know the difference between the Rams and Bengals is
Beckham.
Bengals built their team here.
Yeah,
the
they're going to be
Rams,
here.
Rams
Those are
like
home-
you
that's
can have you.
homegrown.
Hey, Broncos, we'll take Vaughn. You can have like our next three number ones.
Yep.
Like they have given up. They pulled the Minnesota Vikings on this one.
Stafford.
Yeah.
They've
Everything
given up
for this
everything to
season.
win,
Yeah.
right?
And
So if they
looks like
don't
it worked.
win, how you go keep Bond and Jalen Ramsey and all these all these guys?
LA.
I don't know who's still left. Well, that's part of it, but
But, I mean, there are
but
state
at some point
taxes
you
and
can't.
things.
And that's
So
the
they're
thing.
all in to win. If they don't win, I don't think you see the Rams for a while anymore because I think after this, if they don't win,
Exactly.
people are going this way.
Man.
That's exactly right. And that was
feel
that's ultimately is my final point.
all
There's
in.
some other little odds and ends we throw in there, but
Yeah, that's
ultimately,
motivation.
what it comes down to is, no matter what happens at the Super Bowl, this Bengals team has done something no other Bengals team has done,
And they'll be back next year.
in almost 30 years, and they will come back and,
And they
they'll
will
be
be back.
strong next year.
And they'll be
Man.
Rams,
stronger.
they're done.
So,
Man.
Stronger.
so whether
crazy.
they win or lose, they're coming back stronger, and they'll most of that team will still be there next
Right.
year.
They're not going
no
away.
question.
So who do you
And they'll get
have?
some free agents
But-
in the offseason
Oh,
because.
right.
Who do you have winning
That old line.
this game
So-
next Sunday?
Yeah, he's saying yesterday,
You
has
could-
he?
So
No.
you could say that
We're
would
in the
say
third
that
hour of
would
this show
lean
at this
towards them not putting out as hard.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think that means that they put out harder because why not?
Because they
Yeah.
got the energy.
Because they're
I mean,
young.
shit, they
It's a
got that
young
young energy.
team.
Yep.
I mean, all the reasons that you said.
Joey Burrow's
Yeah.
probably drinking Miller Lite
Yeah.
in the locker room before
They're
you even
like,
going
oh,
out.
hell
Like,
yeah.
fuck it,
We're
hey,
just-
cheers,
We're just
hey.
going to annihilate them
Hey,
because
like-
why would we
Hey,
not?
Mixon, hey, we love OU too. You know,
So you got Cincinnati in this one? Is that what I'm
I
hearing?
am going with Cincinnati.
Thank goodness.
Jonas
Yes,
is
that's
going
what
with
we're waiting
Cincinnati
on.
in this
going
one,
with
man.
And now we're rolling into our. The good news is, folks, we're about right here on our page. Okay. So the first 2 hours, we probably got to this spot.
So,
Awesome.
hey, I'm going to give my pick, bro, and I got 2 reasons why I'm going with these boys right here, okay? First of all, I think the mental edge, the whole locker room situation you just named, right? But this is not just a normal game. This is Super Bowl week, right? And this is like, I don't know who really has the edge in this point because this is
tight,
L.A. This ain't Cincinnati, Ohio, where there's nothing to do. This is L.A. with all the stars. You got the beach. You got everything. All the
high
hype.
taxes.
And we got a bunch of young bucks out here feeling themselves in Cincinnati, bro.
Low
Gold
taxes.
chains, like they're feeling themselves. So if Cincinnati can stay focused, which is going to be extremely tough.
I think they will.
In LA.
They've already played national championships. This is no really big thing for them.
But it wasn't.
They played in the big game.
That's
They
still
get it.
That's still New Orleans
That's all right. They still get
versus
it.
L.A.
They
You know
still
what I'm
get it.
saying?
Yeah.
I think if Cincinnati can stay focused, they have a good shot of winning this game.
Well,
Right?
just relax. Just chill. Do what they
And
normally do.
yeah, just stay focused and treat this like a normal game. But you can't because you got all the hype up into it. Next Monday starts media week for the Super Bowl, so they're gonna be wrapped into it, regardless of if they want to or not, right?
True.
And then, you know, I got to go with Cincinnati because if I don't, you know, me and Mark will be tied at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
is-
We will be tied. We can't
That
be
is-
tied.
We'll be
that
tied.
is a
We can't be
very
tied.
important
Like it's
reason.
just
Just
somebody.
tiebreaker
There's got to be a
weekend.
winner.
Tiebreaker
Got to be a
weekend.
winner. You know, other than that, the Rams, Matthew Stafford, I love him. I'm pulling for him. Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Dallas, Texas quarterback winning the Super Bowl.
Highland Park, baby.
I love it, bro.
State championship.
For all other reasons, I'm with the Rams. Like I like OBJ. I
I would
love
take
his
the Rams just
situation.
for Stafford
The
was
fact
mine.
that he made the decision, took his time, came to the organization that was best suited for him.
Yeah.
Who knew that
was a
their
good time.
number 2 receiver would go down? Like they're not
Literally,
even fully
that week.
You know, the same week. Who knew that number 2 receiver would
Oh,
go
man.
down? Von Miller, another Dallas boy,
Yeah.
DeSoto, Texas,
Yeah, yeah.
DeSoto
Ashawn,
U,
Ashawn's
bro.
Arlington Heights.
Like Arlington
D-line.
Heights. Like we
Ashawn.
I
have,
know Van.
Ashawn's Arlington High boy.
you know, like
Man,
so.
yeah.
We got a lot
You know,
of we got a
I'm-
lot of Texas boys on that Rams team.
I'm all Rams other than the fact that I'm competitive and I like to win. I don't like ties. So, hey, I'm going with Cincinnati because I want to beat Mark in this year's Super Bowl. Just like I had to switch my pick last year for the same reason in beating Jonas, man. You know,
Bro.
there's no discrimination on this show, dog. You can get it. We just getting W's and L's around here,
I'm
dog.
more excited. I'm more excited for the city of Detroit. They finally got Stafford and Eminem at the Super Bowl, so that's probably the closest they ever going to be to Super Bowl. So you got your Detroit old quarterback, and you got
That's
Eminem. The only
Hey.
thing missing from Super Bowl is Kid Rock, and shit,
Right.
you have a trifecta at Super
Right.
Bowl.
Bro,
for
that
Detroit.
halftime
They
show
can
is
show
gonna
up.
be dope.
Oh, come on.
They got Dre,
DOC's out there right now with
Hey man, they got the West Side Mary J. Blige going out there. Man, it's gonna be a banana Super Bowl. It's gonna be a very entertaining Super Bowl as expected in LA.
How many? I should have
Yeah.
looked this up before.
What's up?
How many Super Bowls have gone to overtime?
I don't
Just-
know.
I know the
Should've looked
Patriots.
that
I
up.
know Patriots Rams.
But
Right.
the
The first one that Brady won, right? Didn't that go OT?
It's
Or
gonna
no?
be a
That was
3-point
right
game.
Patriots
5 out of the
It's
last
go-
6 games
I'm
have been
saying,
decided
is
by
that-
3 points.
Yep.
And the 6 was
that's my
decided by
question.
4.
And that's
So
the
yeah.
other reason why I take Cincinnati, because they got a
The
kicker,
kicker, bro.
That's more crazy than Burrows.
McPherson.
That dude said, "Game over."
Yeah.
Give me, hey, just give me on the other side of the
That
50.
boy
I'm
got
going
to
to
the
game
Super
over, bro.
Bowl. Yeah, bro.
Oh, let me take my chain
Listen,
down. I
we got
got
ice
to
in
win
his
Super
veins.
Bowl.
He got
Yeah.
ice in his
And
veins.
he's doing it. Like he's
Yeah.
just talking the talk.
Yeah,
He's doing
he's
it all.
doing it,
Thank
bro.
you, Florida
Right.
Gators, for
Right.
that.
To the
What was he,
Super Bowl.
4th or
Right.
6th round
So-
pick?
My gosh, that
I don't
dude is
even know.
cold blooded,
I think
man.
he's 6th round pick.
But
Hey,
if
man.
there's going to be
That's
if
crazy.
there's going to be a Super Bowl
Sixth?
that goes to
He was a
goes to
6th
overtime,
rounder,
Same,
or
bro.
maybe 4th
This
rounder.
is it.
That kid is legitimate, man.
If there's going to be
And
a
if
Super
not,
Bowl-
who cares? It's still going to be a good.
It's still
The
gonna be
good
a
news is I don't
amazing
think you're going to get a blowout one way or the other.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a pretty competitive game.
Yep.
I do think it's going to come down to the,
think
again, it's both defenses.
Yep.
Defense win
Absolutely,
championship.
yes.
Yep.
So, and special teams is going to be the key. Who's
Yeah.
going to have the
Patriots,
Absolutely.
Eagles.
Patriots, Eagles. All
That's
right.
one.
Overtime?
That was overtime game.
That's Donovan McNabb.
That was Jacksonville, baby.
That wasn't McNabb?
Brady. I'm sorry. Patriots, Falcons.
Patriots,
Falcons.
Okay,
Falcon
yeah.
malfunction.
Yeah.
Oh, that went
Sorry,
overtime?
Eagle fans.
They won it in overtime. The run was in
Gotcha.
overtime.
Yeah.
And then,
That's the San Francisco
the one
49ers
you said,
head
that was
coach.
it.
Rams-
Oh,
Rams,
so close.
England.
Oh, so
Did,
close.
yeah, Rams in New England. Did that,
Was that overtime or just right before the end of the game?
That's Kurt
No,
Warner.
they
That's
won
Kurt
the
Warner.
game.
That was right at the
No.
end of the game.
Oh, a few years ago.
Golf.
So
Rams.
wait.
Got you. Got you.
yeah,
3 years
they
ago.
won
So
at the end
all
of
right,
the game.
all right. Because I was going to say, if it was
was
Brady
only-
and Warner that won in overtime,
Yeah.
and they're all up in there with that same little, winning drive in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
thing with
Ooh.
Burrows. Like that's too much for coincidence.
Yeah. And hey, and
No,
the
they got that right before the end of the game because remember the Rams went prevent
and rules were different.
and then
back
they pulled and then Brady pulled a Mahomes on them, kick field goal, game over
ball game.
before we even went over.
Versus the Rams?
Different rules.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
off-season rule switch.
So-
no more field goals to win games.
Golf Rams,
Yeah.
Golf and the Rams almost beat Brady's
Brady?
Patriots.
Yeah, that-
by the way.
hey.
Like, it was that tight.
Yeah,
It wasn't
and that's when it was them running backs almost beat Brady.
true.
Sean
Oh,
McVay,
yeah.
man. That's when they had
Yeah.
Anderson and
yeah.
they had two running backs just
Yeah.
going in.
Yeah.
One of them looked like a bowling ball, bro.
Anderson.
But
The
yeah, that
other
was
thing,
Anderson.
the other
right?
thing, if we keep Burrows and his teammates from downtown partying too hard,
Yeah,
in
man.
LA,
Yeah, man. Hey,
that might be the
Hey,
other
hey, watch
problem.
out.
That might
Hey,
be the other problem.
hey, them Rams, man. What got watch out for ownership going to the party people? Like, hey, man, y'all you go set up at the hotel. That's where they're staying.
Right.
Hey, send your prettiest ladies. I need your industry night ladies to show
We're
up.
gonna put
And,
their hotel down in
yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah, man.
Not
Oh.
even close.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take that hour and a half drive up Highway 1.
Bet.
Make
We
sure
gotta
we're
show
good
up
and
for game.
focused.
We're in this stadium in Gator.
Yeah. Hey, don't even put them in San Diego. Put them in like Temecula. Put them somewhere
Yeah,
inland,
oh,
bro.
yeah,
nowhere
yeah.
close.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we'll fly
I'm gonna put
everybody
them
in
out
for
there.
the yeah. But LA, no, we're not
We
gonna
got
see
you up
LA
in
guys.
Modesto,
Too
north of
much.
San Fran.
Too much risk. Too much risk. Stay focused. So, speaking of
That's
staying
good.
focused, today is, and I don't even know how that transition works, but today is National Signing Day in the NCAA.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? And
Smooth one,
You gotta
Jay.
stay focused.
Smooth one.
But stay focused.
Smooth
so
transition.
I don't
Moving all this away
know.
from Jay
I
over here.
have
You know
not paid attention to who has signed and who has not signed, but I do know that the Oklahoma Sooners did offer Archie Manning.
Officially.
They officially offered
Yeah, that was
Archie Manning a
a couple
scholarship.
weeks.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, man. But there was a freshman linebacker, and if you see this kid,
Oh, dude, you're phenomenal.
this is a grown man. Jaron Koenig.
That might be one
Koenig.
of the most exciting signing.
Flip from, so you know about this kid.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me
From
about this
day
kid.
one.
So when I saw this kid, first of all, this is like Jason Sehorn type, like rare specimen in the world. He's a linebacker though, right?
He reminded me of Teddy Lehman, bro.
Kid runs
Oh,
a
yeah.
4.3.
I know.
Runs a 10.3 100. They
This
said he
is-
ran a
this is
4.4, but
Bro.
the kid runs a 10.3 100.
Yo.
And I'm talking
Yeah.
thick kid.
Yep.
If
grown man out there
If
already.
this was Kevin Garnett days in NBA, he'd already be in the pros.
Yeah, bro. Like this is a
kid
grown
gonna
man.
Ryan,
So
Ryan straight to the pros.
what do
He's
you
a
know
beast.
about this kid? He flipped from Clemson. That's a Venables thing, no doubt.
Oh, 1,000.
Oh, thank you, JK.
Yeah.
JK, thank you for
1,000%.
coming.
Yeah. So
Get that
so,
number 9, boy, on your way in.
So tell me about.
He picked. I said. I was like, oh, he's a number 9 kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, get that
yeah.
I
number
don't
9
think he
kid.
weren't. He got another number anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I mean just pure eye test
Yeah,
pass.
yeah.
And one of my boys texted, and he was like, "Yo, it was pregame Alabama Georgia," and he was like looking at these guys. He was like, "Bro, these guys are so huge. Like, when are we going to look like this?" I was like, "Just wait, just wait."
Yeah.
BV and what he's putting together, I guarantee we will get stud after stud
Specimens
after
out
stud.
there.
Period,
Yeah.
bro.
And I told you
That's
about the
guy.
grown man from Wyoming they got in the transfer portal.
Yes.
Boy,
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
he's
that
40,
guy.
42.
42.
Yeah.
Otis Nixon around here.
Otis coming down, grown ass. Who daddy is
Yeah.
that?
Who
Like,
daddy
that's
is
somebody
that?
daddy.
You're like 32
Boy, got
years
5
old, second
kids.
year of
Got out
college.
the pen.
Boy,
out
straight
the
from
door, eating
Bishop
push up
Sycamore
like-
down there. Like,
Rolling
straight Bishop
in-
Sycamore.
rolling in
Like,
heavy.
sorry.
Oh, you-
All right, look, just wait. It's gonna look like it's supposed to look like going into the SEC. I promise you. I
Yeah.
promise you. And that's when I was really excited about the flip and hearing
Yeah.
about it. Then I saw the highlight. I was like, and then I saw him run the. I was
And
like,
running
oh.
back.
Just remind me, literally, Teddy Lehman, bro.
Oh,
Teddy
yeah.
Lehman was a fucking freak.
Was
Oh,
he a
yeah.
running back in
Oh,
high school too?
running back.
You know, high school,
punt
you can do
return,
everything if you're
kick
athletic.
return,
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yeah. Oh
Whatever,
my gosh. Yeah,
like,
what they needed at the time.
Where you need?
Yeah.
That's where Teddy was.
Teddy was like Bobby
who's got the ball?
Boucher. Yeah, like, he's like, hey, Bobby can't be the only Bobby. You're the only one who can win this damn game.
Yeah.
Get your,
Oh, they
Teddy,
got-
get your ass in there, Teddy.
The other team has a stud. Hey, just key on him. Don't
Hey,
worry
Teddy
about
can't
it.
win this
Hey,
game by
take
himself,
him out.
guys. Teddy, you're the only one who can win this damn game. Teddy Lane
He's
is such a
4'4"
beast. He's
guy.
such a stud.
Bro,
He
like,
was the 4-4 guy.
yeah. Was he really, bro?
He's
Teddy
also
was
the guy
rolling,
that
bro. He was-
during
Man.
UT game when Superman went over the top, Roy Williams, and
He
hit
caught the ball and scored.
knocked it, and Teddy said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy
Yeah.
money.
Ching.
3 steps into the end zone all day.
Man.
But no, this is
Yeah.
is the beginning, and to get one splash sign like this, that's
everybody
just
start following.
It's a sexy signing.
Yeah.
It's like those
That
are
physicality is coming
like,
back,
oh.
dog.
Yeah.
Ugh, man.
Like, wait, he's
I'm
that
UT,
size,
dog. I can't even.
and he
Hey,
go
I'm
that-
sorry
and
to
he
say it,
that
but
fast,
that's
like,
just
that's a
that's
freak.
scary,
Well,
dog. I respect OU like crazy, like
Mark says,
TK.
you see one
It's a
guy that
freak.
sees,
Yeah.
you see all these other players that are looking, and you go, that dude went from Clemson to OU.
Oh, wow.
What do I not know about OU?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you're like, I'm
Dang.
going to start looking this
'cause
direction.
that's a dude.
And I wonder
And
how
that's
many
what's
other
gonna happen.
guys.
That's
I
a
mean,
dude.
how many guys was he really attracting to Clemson?
They're right. That's
You know,
a dude.
because it seems like the physicality follows BV.
It does.
And I'm
I
gonna call him
mean,
Here's
BV like I
Clemson,
know.
here's Clemson coach right here, right
Yeah,
now.
right.
What the hell happened, coaches?
When they say 3 degrees separation to everybody, here,
What the
there's
hell
one.
y'all do?
Yeah,
Hold on,
bro.
JK.
That's
Yeah,
one
bro.
right there.
Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
The
bro.
kid, I saw him running, bro, running back and just
Oh,
struck the
that running
kid.
back just-
I saw that high knee come up. I was like, oh,
And then you see him hawk down running backs.
Yes,
And
bro.
then
Like
on the
exactly
right.
on the flip side, right?
Like he's like a freaking,
And he's-
like the
That's
stealth
like-
on your ass. Like all of a
Just
sudden
pull
you're
it
like,
off
you get
like the
pissed.
kid.
All of a sudden you're like, oh shit, what?
And
what
they
the hell's on
say,
me?
you know, they say
What the
that
hell?
that
Exactly.
linebacker position is their strength in
late.
2022, especially if that number 20 is 24 coming back again for another season.
24 has another season.
And,
Those
and I
guys-
think this kid will start as a freshman. He has a chance because he's already
He's
physical,
gonna be
bro.
on the field.
Yeah, he's already. He,
I don't
he's
know
not
first
coming there.
day
He's
or
not coming
what,
there standing on the sideline.
Definitely special teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he's
As
I'm
the
sure
season
they're gonna-
progresses,
they're
he'll
gonna-
get more and more
yeah,
play
I'm
time
sure.
type deal,
Something
you know?
like that.
And
Something
also,
like
and again, he's a great guy in coverage. I mean, you run that type of speed, you can run with any tight end, so you can run running backs
I'm
out of the
telling you.
backfield. Like
Yeah.
that's where the kid's a
that.
monster.
This is a sexy
Yeah.
signing.
Yeah,
And
some-
this ain't the first one.
For sure,
And
for
it
sure.
ain't gonna be the last.
I'm
I mean,
inter-
it ain't
I'm
gonna be the last.
extremely interested to see how this National Signing Day pans out because I know Jackson
Yeah,
State's
I'm
got
looking
some
forward to it.
guys. Jackson State's got some guys. They got a chance to get the number 1 and 2 prospects in the nation
That's
at
dope.
Jackson State with Dion. But
They ain't gonna
focusing
compete
on
with, they ain't gonna be able to compete though.
OU,
Don't get
yeah,
it
no,
twisted.
no, absolutely, bro. They lost to Monroe.
Yeah, they're. I see that the receiver went crazy.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but crazy.
Yeah.
just. But they
Insane.
needed the DB that they just got. Cover that guy because that guy was a monster.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I mean, Coach
Yeah,
Prime got
they
it
got-
going on, but it's just different
just
levels.
too-
Absolutely.
It's just, you know,
Absolutely
the
different
gap-
For
levels.
your
the gap
conference,
is too
yes.
big.
For this conference,
It's going
no.
to take
gap's
years
too
to build
big.
a program that can compete at the level of OU and those other guys, right? Because
Power
that's
fives. Yeah.
yeah, bro. But
Which Coach Prime might be one of those SEC
Soon.
coaches before
It,
Jackson State ever get to that next level.
yeah, but
I mean, they're already at
as
next
far
level
as
with
but
Coach
OU
Prime.
man, OU's got a lot to look forward to, man.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
want
Oh,
to
I'm so
future
excited about
is
this OU
bright.
season coming up. I
The
can't wait to be
future is
going
bright
up there.
as fuck.
Yeah, bro. So did you
right.
hear that the Iowa State bill is reclassifying college athletes as employees due to compensation by
So that's
universities?
the state of Iowa.
The state of Iowa, not Iowa State University.
Right.
Yeah.
But the state of Iowa
Okay.
is reclassifying the collegiate athletes as employees due to NIL.
Yeah. So basically,
So they can
what
collect
they need
taxes.
to learn now is to
Manage
get
your
an
money
LLC.
properly and
Right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get an LLC?
Yes,
Run
yeah.
everything
You do, yeah.
through your
Yeah.
corporation. Like,
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
So they're
All
just-
As an athlete,
So,
I'm going to be
I'm not
TK
gonna-
LLC.
it's fast
Social
forward in the
Security,
process.
I'm gonna give you an EIN.
Yeah.
And that's what you're gonna pay me through.
Yep.
And then I'm
That's
going to be
it.
doing my write-offs on what I got to do
Exactly.
as a college athlete on my expenses, and
gotta
then
eat.
there's
Yeah.
my
I gotta
taxes.
drive. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta do, I gotta get clothes.
I gotta pay gas, I gotta do
yeah,
everything,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, yeah.
You
Everything
can make a
makes
business
sense.
model out of teaching these kids that stuff.
Shit.
Telling you.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
yeah.
I think
The
Dez
old-
did.
the
Yeah,
old
Des is
system-
already
Des
out
is
there
doing
doing it.
that.
Yeah,
I think Dez is doing
Yeah,
it.
that's doing
Shout
it.
out Dez
Only-
Bryant. Need to get you on the show,
people
man.
The old
Yeah.
system didn't help with athletes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yep. That's
Well,
it.
Literally.
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just adjusting
It's
to
an
what's to
adjustment.
come.
It's a
So
growing
Iowa
pains.
is the first state to do this, and I believe the other 49 will follow because I
course.
mean it is what it
Yeah.
is.
It's just revenue source
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
what these kids are
revenue source,
making, and but getting back to Des real quick, that's another thing where I'm
Yeah.
going. when we had Michael Gallup out, the Cowboys, a couple other. I'm like, you got Dez Bryant. You can't tell me that you can't pull Dez Bryant out of the bleachers.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Give us some
performance.
You hear me?
Are you effing kidding me, Cowboys?
Hey, I've been saying it.
Like, why is Dez
I've been saying it. Dez and Amari will still be the. That would be a ridiculous
Dez Bryant could come in right now and
combination of
absolutely
receivers right now.
annihilate it for the Cowboys.
Yeah,
for me.
bro.
And I'm going
That's good,
like, when are we gonna get rid of it? Like, what would you
We're not
rather
doing
have,
that.
your ego or Super Bowl championship?
Hey, you know
Okay?
Jimmy. You know
It's
Jerry
all
like that
ego.
ego. You know
know
Jerry.
that.
You know Jerry's all. Jerry Jones
All ego, all the time.
in Latin is ego. Like straight up, bro.
Mr. Milton, the
Like, that's
afterlife's
just-
calling.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is,
I mean,
man.
we'll never win another championship
I
until
mean,
Jerry gets out of the way.
Hell,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it sucks. It sucks
I'd
to
hire
say
Jimmy.
that 'cause
I'd
he's
hire
a-
Jimmy back 10 years ago.
He's a
You're
great
right, too.
owner. He's the best owner, but I mean, you know,
Clearly.
general manager.
Oh,
goes
he's,
like-
he's, he's actually one of the great
Building-
marketers of the
Of
NFL.
all time.
Yeah.
Of all time.
He's
He changed the
helped build
game.
that.
Of all
He changed-
time.
he-
Absolutely.
He needs to be the commissioner of the NFL versus the
100%.
I agree.
100%.
Cowboys owner. But that's
100%.
basically the commissioner, though. At the end of the day.
100%.
Yeah.
You know.
He probably is.
Yeah, exactly.
And bring TK
It's like,
in
Raj,
to run
hey,
your
I
offense.
just said-
I'll be like,
You know, Raj, I can
Hey,
get you
Rod
out of here,
Madden.
Raj. I can get you out of here, Raj. These are my boys now, Raj.
Exactly.
You know, they probably 4.4 billion. You know, I'm worth more than the
Exactly.
NFL. But
Yeah.
no, man. So moving on, NCAA. You know, like we said, National Signing Day is going to be a
Yeah.
great day. We'll
Congrats
see
to
what
all the
happens.
kids signing today.
I'm all saying,
Congratulations,
the
man.
Lido boys, congratulations. We got a bunch of kids who went D1, Lido,
Nice.
Bearcats, and
Yeah?
All
Oh,
Saints
yeah.
Episcopal today. Yeah.
Right on, man. Congrats, man. So we're gonna move on. Don't have much
Do
to
your
say
schools
about that.
proud.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
proud. I know
the
you
family's
will.
proud.
I know you will. This is man. Just that, you know that feeling. You know when you
To
signing,
see-
bro.
oh,
like,
it's the
bro, it's like you
best,
sit. It's like you
They
the
had the balloons,
president.
you got the balloons.
You feel like the
Walk in the
president.
cafeteria. I was in the cafeteria. I don't know what
Yeah, bro.
They had the whole-
Oh, you know,
yeah, it
Grace
was cool.
Prep, man.
You got
So
your
we
dad-
had
you
we
got
had
your
the
dad- you got your
cafeteria.
dad
We was
TK with you with the
upstairs.
sunglasses on.
He was upstairs. You know, it's the cafeteria / study hall /
so what?
morning gathering place /
Right.
yeah, so it
Slash,
was a
slash,
multi-purpose
slash.
facility.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
that was cool.
That's a fun day for the family.
moving
Oh,
on to
yeah.
the
No
NBA. You know, our Mavs watch. You know, typically people don't start paying attention to the NBA until after the football season's
Yeah.
over with. So you
Yeah,
know,
March
we're gonna.
Madness.
It should take about a
We
minute
still
and a
got
half to get
6
through with
months of
that.
still.
What'd you say?
5 months.
Yeah,
We got
after
5
March
months left
Madness.
of.
After
Yeah,
March
March Madness. March Madness.
then
After
it's
March
like-
Madness is really.
NBA is going
really
down.
yeah,
We got
exactly.
about 60 days left of that, right?
I think that's when LeBron really starts really paying attention and wants to
That's when
play.
LeBron
Like,
starts
'cause he's
paying
like, hey,
attention.
man, he's like, hey, we need to win some more games,
How
get in
many
the playoff
games
hunt.
we out?
Bro,
Yeah,
I can
I'll
give you
come
6.
play.
I think
Yeah,
you've been
man.
trying. Don't
This
get
year?
it-
Oh, it's been tough this
Recently,
year.
I think they've been trying. Like they've been really trying.
It's
They
been
just
tough.
can't put it together.
No. Well, I mean, we knew this
Yeah, going in.
because Russell Westbrook and LeBron
No.
both need the ball in their hands in
dominant
order to be
players.
successful.
Yeah.
And unless one of them is willing to come in as a 6th man, it's not going to work.
That ain't.
And neither one of them.
I mean,
Nobody
LeBron
expects
is- nobody-
LeBron
yeah,
to be the 6th man.
Don't even utter the word.
Nobody expects that.
That's not even fucking.
But I think the
Hey,
hope.
LeBron, you
Like,
coming off
it
the
I think
has
the
to be
hope was
It
that
has to be
Russell
Russell.
would take on that 6th man
Yeah.
role
He'll
and be
take
like,
it.
when LeBron needs a breather, and there will be times when you're both on the court.
Yeah, nah.
But primarily when LeBron needs a breather, I need you to be a machine,
It
bro.
ain't happening, bro.
But the shots I've seen
Yeah.
off the
Laker
backboard,
fans,
Over
good
the
luck in the
backboard, off the
offseason.
backboard.
yeah, bro.
No backboard. No.
I saw him take a shot off the top left corner. He was shooting from the left side of the goal. The shot went off the left.
He did a
top
pretty
left
big.
corner of the backboard and went nowhere near the rim, bro. I was like, whoa, what is going on?
He
bro?
did a spy shot of Creamy Biggums.
Yeah.
Everybody open. He's
Kareem
Yeah,
Biggums.
Kareem
Hey,
Biggums.
that's my guy.
Kareem Biggums,
That dude there,
gosh.
dog. Nah, that was
shout
that
out
was-
to Spice.
Yeah, it was a
Russ.
bad deal, man. Spice, it'd be good to get him on the show too. That dude's
Russ
funny,
is
man.
great.
He's
We're
got
trying to.
some clips.
Spice might be coming down for the game. Tommy's talking to him. Tommy Harris.
Need to holler at him then. Need to holler at him, man. But yeah, man. So the Mavs right now, Mavs Dallas, that's where we are. So we're gonna talk about the home squad,
Home
6th seed, record 29-22. We're 7-3 in the last 10 games.
Okay.
We'll see what happens, man. This is just a crazy season. This stuff really doesn't matter. We'll see once March Madness is over.
Yeah,
where
same
we
thing.
land.
Like we'll
What's
get back
going
in that
down.
around April.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, they did tribute Rick Carlisle, man. Like that
They
was
did a great job on it.
You felt some kind of way about
bro.
that.
I love Rick Carlisle,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I think Rick Carlisle, again, I will say it, and he's doing a hell of a job in Indiana this year. I think that Rick Carlisle is the best coach in the NBA. Period.
He's good.
Period. Anybody that
Without a
can
doubt.
consistently beat What's my coach down in San Antonio's name? He ain't my coach, and I hate San Antonio, so I purposely Pop.
Greg.
Anybody that can beat Greg Popovich is consistently, and Greg has been known as the man in the NBA for a while now.
He's the Bobby Knight of the NBA.
You know, and Rick Carlisle consistently beat Pop with Tim, with Manu when they were at their peak. They didn't want to see the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't because we had players.
He did the same thing. He said, guys, Dirk can't win this game alone. Dirk, you better go ahead and start shooting that. Don't pass the ball anymore. Don't pass the ball anymore, Dirk. I need you to throw it, but you got to have to score about 70 for us to get out of there, Dirk.
Bro. Yeah, bro. So I love Rick Carlisle, man. You know, he cried. I don't think Rick wanted to leave, but his relationship with Luka, again, a lot like Tua and my guy Brian Flores, the team is going to stick with the player, right? The guy that puts asses in the seats, and it ain't the coach. So it is what it is, but it sucks to see Rick Carlisle go. We got Jason Kidd. We'll see what he can do, but I don't think he'll be Rick Carlisle for a few years. He has the potential, but I don't think.
Yeah, I
he
love
will
Jay
be.
Kidd. He's and he's such a good guy too. But it's hard to pass up a Coach Carlisle.
Yeah, man.
It's just hard.
That dude there was special, man. And hell, if you can win a championship in Dallas, do y'all remember the Mavericks?
Oh, they put a team. What's their roster?
Yo, do y'all remember the Mavericks?
We went to 2 NBA championships. Luckily, the Heat, we should have won.
Yeah.
And the Heat beat us at home, Game 7.
Oh, that's
I was at that game.
And then the coach or the referee went to jail, Donahue.
Yeah.
Right, because they had other referees doing the same thing, but he took the fall.
Yeah.
Right for the bogus whistles.
Yep.
And the Vegas game.
Didn't snitch.
I'm sure he got paid.
You
They
had
put him a nice
the
little pool of
cocaine
money
Cowboys
together.
in Miami going, hey, ref, let's talk to you before the game. Hey, take this envelope, and if you don't want to be floating in a barrel in the freaking ocean, start making some calls.
Exactly, bro. Because I got this money on these Heat right now.
Yeah.
So you
We need a ring down in Miami,
You know what
coach.
that roster was?
with the Mavericks.
Pull it up, yeah.
Yeah. What? No, I
Let me
don't.
see. All right, we had
But we were 2-0 against
Alexis Jinka. I didn't play with 7-2. He didn't play much. JJ Barea.
Yeah.
them.
Beaubois.
Yep. Roddy Beaubois.
Corey Brewer.
Yep.
Karan Butler.
Uh-huh.
Brian Cardinal.
Okay.
Tyson Chandler.
Love
Enforcer.
Tyson, yeah.
Yep.
Brendan Hayden. Dominique Jones.
This is the championship
This
winning
is the
roster.
Winning roster,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh yeah, bro. We had
Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Of course, Jay Kidd
Yeah.
was with us.
J. Kidd was Ian Mahimi. Oh, Mahimi.
No, Young Mahimi.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Sean Marin.
Yep.
Steve Novak. Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah. My boy Sasha.
Pavlovich.
My boy
Yeah.
Sasha.
I love
that
Sasha
boy
when
beat
he was
us.
at the lake.
Hey, he beat us so many times with the Kings.
Well, with the King. Oh, Sasha.
yeah,
Yeah, Weber and them boys.
Deshaun Stevenson. Very
Yep.
versatile. And then
Yep.
Peja.
Yep. Deshaun was the enforcer, tatted up.
So it was Deshaun and Tyson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of and Karan.
Yep.
And
Tyson was
Corey
like
Brewer
Tyson
he
was like Charles
gangster.
Oakley.
Yeah, bro.
Tyson was like,
Gangster, though,
you know, he's like, you know, am I a basketball player? Or am I really a hockey guy that's just got to go get my, like just be running down the court like this shit, like
and
Charles Oakley shit, like, you know, oh, Harpal Jordan, I'm in on your ass.
And
Like,
Deshaun Stevenson
Yeah.
was like that Mike Tyson president,
Yeah,
like,
he was.
who pit that is? We ain't gonna mess with
Like,
that cat
don't
over
mess
there.
with it, bro.
He was
Like,
tatted
how
up
about
all
that?
over on his tongue.
Tell you.
Right?
Yeah, back
Hey,
when you were a kid, you don't know, am I getting a Jordan dirt? Am I going Oakley? Because Oakley be beating people's ass.
Hey,
So, like,
I remember when Deshaun Stevenson got pulled over after the championship game, just walking around Las Colinas, bro.
Just
This was like
walking
1:30 in the
around.
morning. He's walking around, just walking
walking
drunk,
lit.
out of there, bro.
I'm just out here.
You know, just
He-
walking.
he's straight.
This is why-
Excuse me, sir. I don't know if you. No,
Hey.
actually, he'd be like more like this. Excuse me, officer. I don't know if you know.
Right.
but,
This the same
right.
Deshaun
Keep
Stevenson.
moving. Keep moving.
Remember now, like this guy's been through it because he got in trouble for messing with a 15-year-old early in his basketball career. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't
remember
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Not at all.
Like, look him up.
Well,
Wasn't like an LT thing.
Craziness.
I just on the
But
court.
I'm saying,
I know he a dude.
He's a dude.
Like, that's
He's a
like-
dude. He went through a lot, and that's why he was walking
MC
around
Ronnie
Irving
Moore,
thinking about his
MC.
life, bro, and what he been
I'm
through.
good. Well, yeah. Well,
finish it
okay,
off.
yeah.
What he been through, you know. So,
we gotta finish it off.
but nah, man, like you know, that's
Yeah.
our guy. That's our
That's the roster,
championship
bro.
roster, bro.
Yeah.
That's our championship
And
roster.
we
bro.
say God bless you,
One.
Mavs, for that win.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love
Two
y'all.
Hall
Abs-
of Famers.
Yeah, on that roster, who's the second?
Kid.
Oh yeah, Jason Kidd and Dirk, no
Is-
doubt, no
But,
doubt.
but Kid.
But Kidd was on it.
But
He
Kid wasn't.
he wasn't as good as Brady was at that point in his career.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, absolutely not. I mean,
So,
what he did. I mean,
He won a championship.
an impact player,
Absolutely.
but
Well, he just controlled
played
it.
his
You know,
role
he
well.
just
Yeah,
controlled it.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. He did what he was.
The value of wisdom is like
Space and getting the ball to the right
experience.
guy.
No, I get it. Like under pressure,
Yep.
composure.
Breaking
And
defenses down. That's
going
why Rick
back to the
Carlisle
Super
loved him.
Bowl, I think the Rams got more pressure on them. Matter of fact, because you are a home team.
Yeah.
You are on your home field.
Oh, they definitely got.
They got all the pressure.
And
Cincinnati
and
playing with
Cincinnati,
they've
like-
been playing with house money from day one.
Yeah,
And
like-
Stafford was brought
Nobody
in
had
on
no
purpose.
he was.
He's trying to prove his point.
Yeah.
Why they brought him in, right?
No, they definitely
Which
got
is
the
a
most
dangerous
pressure. It's not
combination when
close.
you got to feel like you got to.
I gotta win.
Yeah.
That's a pressure word.
That's
instead of I'm
interceptions.
gonna win, like what Cincinnati's
Burrow has
thinking
their-
right now.
Cincinnati, they got years.
Yeah, bro,
like-
They're
crazy.
free.
Bro, like,
It's gonna be
Miller Lite, sponsor me.
Crazy. So
Miller Lite, sponsor me. Cohiba, sponsor me.
we're gonna move on. This will be a quick subject as well. Quick subject. Nico Ali Walsh, man, the grandson of the great Muhammad Ali, got his fourth knockout or his fourth win this past weekend on ESPN in knockout fashion. It was a nasty. I think it was a left hook. He's known for his right, but he knocked the dude out with his left. If you can see the picture, his jaw is separated from his cranium, right?
Oh,
so
really?
it was
He didn't have to put up
yeah,
the-
it's
does.
a
A nice
nice
little graphic.
nice little graphic.
His head is over here. His
Yeah,
jaws.
you know, you see
For
the
real.
when you see the skin shaking, he's out of there, bro. And it was a nice little knockout. I'm not sure. Jeremiah Yeager was the gentleman that he fought. I'm not sure how good he was,
No doubt.
but it's a 4-0
but
for
it
young
don't
Ali. He's
matter.
gaining confidence.
Yeah.
Top rank is backing him, man. So
That's what's
y'all
up.
be on the lookout for Nico, man. Hey, y'all stay watching for Frank Martin, the Ghost. You know what I'm saying? That's the next champion. But we're gonna move on to our favorite part of the show, which is Tech Talk with Jonas.
We'd like to turn the lights down for this second.
That's right.
bro.
We should turn the lights, put some candles.
Need to get a little nice little Barry
Lights
White,
a little bit, bring it down a
little
little bit.
Barry White to bring it on in, you know. So what you got this week for us,
Little
Jay?
soft music.
Well, let me throw a couple more. Let me throw a couple more Super Bowl stats out there.
Uh-oh.
Got them.
Yeah, analytics.
Oh,
But this will be the first Super Bowl in Super Bowl history where none of the top 3 seeds are playing.
Yeah, that's
none.
None.
crazy.
The
Wow.
first one ever.
It's the four seed and 4 seed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
none
crazy.
Of the top 3.
None
Yeah.
of the top
Hey,
three.
that tells you a
That's
bunch of
wild.
losers at the top.
These boys haven't played a
runners.
home game.
Hey,
We had a lot of front
losers.
runners.
These boys haven't played a
Nah.
home game until now, and the
I'll tell
Rams
you
are
what.
Yeah, right.
still not in a home team in this
They're
game.
not gonna have
It's
the
just-
they're not gonna have the
Hey.
home locker room.
That gap is just
One more.
Yeah.
dwindling.
NFL is just
Dwindling.
so competitive.
This is
bro.
only-
I love
Having
it.
the homes. Okay.
Only
Yeah.
the second time the top picks for quarterback have faced each other in Super Bowl.
Wow.
Number 1 picks.
Really?
2 number 1 picks, huh?
Cam Newton and Peyton Manning was
Ooh.
2016.
We know how that turned out.
Ooh, yeah, Peyton got that one.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, both of these guys are young. We're talking about an
This is
aged
like-
Peyton versus a fairly young Cam Newton, right?
That's true. That's true.
No doubt. Yeah, this
you
is
say
gonna
we-
be-
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we're in the same
yeah,
boat.
we've been
Yeah.
talking about how young.
What's
We've been
that?
We're in
talking
the
about how
same
young-
boat with this bro.
You're right.
Stafford
What's
and
that?
Right.
Burrows.
Right.
You're
We've been
right.
talking about how young Burrows is, but yeah, Stafford is not a
29.
He's not a young buck. He's not a young buck. You're right.
No,
I was still
he's not
thinking.
old.
I was still thinking
Stafford,
Pat
Stafford's
Mahomes.
played, how many? He played what?
He's not
8
Tom
seasons?
Brady old.
No, he's played.
no.
Stafford's
10
been in the
seasons, 10
league,
seasons
bro.
in 10, 12?
Stafford's been in the league for a minute
Like
now. He's
seven.
not
What
too
is
much
he?
younger than us.
Probably about
Like
12
He's about.
seasons.
He's like
Oh,
34.
not much younger than
32,
you.
34. Oh yeah. My bad.
Like I'm in Jimmy Mac range. Like he's at a nursing home in Arizona right now, like drinking Miller Lite and shit, smoking weed.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He said he-
Jimmy Mac was a little bit over me. He said, Stafford's not much younger than us. I said, hold on.
Oh,
Not-
yes,
not-
the fuck he is.
You.
Yeah, not too much younger than you.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Like,
like.
I mean, I'm
gotcha.
41.
Yeah, you know,
Right,
you
right,
know.
right.
Let's talk
I
some
wish.
tech. Let's talk some
Anniversary,
tech.
baby.
You want to talk some tech? Let's
Let me
talk
get
some
some
tech.
of that.
Keep going, keep going.
33.
33? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dallas Tigers, baby.
So he's only
Let's go.
almost 20 years younger than me. Go ahead.
Hey, him and Kershaw played on the
You
Dallas
and me both.
Tigers. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, wow.
That's the same team I'm
All right.
coaching this summer.
BMW and this is CES, so it's a little bit out of date, but
Okay.
but BMW showed off a new, I guess, a new color scheme. Can we
What?
call it that? A new
Like
covering, maybe.
Like a rap?
A color
What they
scheme
have,
sounds
they
right.
have
Color
what
scheme.
they call the BMW iX Flow,
Electric.
which they call it's electric.
Okay.
Okay.
Based on the iX, uses an electrophoretic coating,
Oh.
whatever that means.
Can you change?
So you
Can you
blend
change it
when
by app?
Change the color of
By-
your car,
By an app.
as long as the colors that you want are black or white.
Oh, so it can only be black and white?
That's like the TVs, man.
So
You
if
gotta
I rob,
start back and
if
like-
I rob a
Yeah,
bank or I hit somebody, I'm gonna go.
I've
Hold on
seen
a
a
second.
Lamborghini
Hold
or
on.
something that you can
Yes.
change to any color, right? Via app.
You saw it. You saw it online, which means
It could be fake.
absolutely.
This
Gotcha.
I just robbed a bank. They said be looking for a black
I saw
BMW.
this
Hold
too.
on, what?
Yeah.
like,
Not me.
Like,
Right.
right on.
I was, in my mind, I was like, no, there's something that you could change to any color because I know.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
it.
That
Yeah.
makes sense to
Yeah.
start there first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with BMW. What they're doing is probably like,
Legit.
Legit, yeah.
Is it matte black?
Well, so it's no, it's really not. It's but it's not really
like a gloss?
glossy either, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of this. It's
It's
kind
not
of
too
this,
much above
I mean, it
Mac.
kind of looks like it kind of looks like a Kindle screen to me.
Like a digital
Oh,
black.
okay.
It's kinda,
That makes sense. Yeah,
kinda,
yeah.
kind of
Like
black,
a
but kind of not.
Paper,
Yeah.
kind of.
But it's not even really like because they say you can also do graphics, do designs on there. But like the designs that they were showing were not like
Sharp?
it wasn't like high. It was kind of like
like
Minecraft.
like Leopard 1.0 and
Clip art, like it was more triangular shapes,
clip
but
art.
it was
Clip
yeah, it
art,
was
yeah.
kinda clip arty,
Super pixelated shit?
That's weird.
Wasn't
I'll
like-
wait till the 2.0 comes
you're
out.
Right.
Right.
Minecraft.
That's weird.
And when they have it in a gas
But-
guzzler machine, I don't do electric.
Oh, you got to do. You're
Right, you
gonna
gotta-
come on
Oh,
over.
you're
bro.
gonna do electric.
You gonna come on over,
diesel
dog.
Yeah, you're gonna do
man.
electric.
Hey, I took a
I
free
want like
trip
an
yesterday.
074 Cadillac that just will eat up gas.
I
shit
went
like
to
that.
Tulsa. I went to Tulsa and I got 1,000
Look,
kilowatts
hey,
in my plan.
Think how cheap
with
gas
Electrify
is gonna be
America.
when everybody
What
else
that
is on
mean?
electric.
Every time I stopped in Electrify America, I stopped in
Oh,
Walmart.
every
at-
Electrify America outlet.
Always
Every time I stopped, I charged at Electrify America, and it took away from my plan that I had, or not even a plan. I don't pay on it. I just pay my note, right?
No doubt.
And
but
when
it come with it.
It came with the car, and
Yep.
it takes the kilowatts out of that plan.
Yep.
I went to Tulsa and back for free yesterday. Imagine like no gas payment, and I just sat there for 20 minutes.
Well, I'm not paying for
20
gas.
minutes. How much? Charge?
Full well, I mean, I figured it out. I only got to put enough charge in there to get to the next charging station. And then at that charging station, I got a full charge for 20 minutes because it's a 350 kilowatt charge.
Oh.
And they're at Walmart's, bro. So I'm at like the
Nice.
biggest convenience store in the
Yeah,
world.
So I'm gonna go in.
I'm going to go in. When I come
go
out,
in.
I'm sitting in the car like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
meanwhile-
watch
And
on
I'm out.
YouTube.
I'm out.
Whatever.
Have a
whatever.
phone call and I'm
you never-
out.
Meanwhile, me and TK is like,
Oh, it's beautiful.
like 35 gallons, 2 minutes.
Oh, $200 to fill it up? Fuck it. I'm paying it. I don't even care.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even care.
$200.
Hey,
Oh, electric car, get that shit up out of
I
this
put
gas. Get
I
the shit
put
up
that
out of
in
here.
I put that in some crypto. You
Hey,
know?
move your shit up over here to California. Take your electric car and go to California.
Hey, bro, I love
This
it, bro.
Texas, baby.
I love it.
This Texas,
I
baby.
love it, bro. I
Get
love
those
it.
electric cars up out of here.
It's gonna be home of the
Texas.
electric
One more
truck.
tick. One more tick.
Okay, you got electric truck.
Because you got to hear
Yeah,
me.
electric
Hey,
Ford.
I get it.
While we talk about crazy
The
shit.
Ford truck looks nice too.
Oh yeah.
While we talking
Oh,
about
we
crazy
might
shit.
look at that.
And the Chevy, the
And the
1500.
They all
Ooh.
look, bro.
You can
I
charge
ain't
up your
gotta take
house
over.
on that one, bro.
Y'all remember Dr. Evil?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well,
No doubt.
NASA has announced their plans to destroy the International Space Station.
What?
For $1 billion?
Well,
$1 billion trillion
probably
dollars.
at least, yeah, easily.
$1 billion.
So of course they're not using a depth ray. They're just basically going to kind of guide it into the atmosphere and let it burn up.
Oh, just send it.
Yeah, it's not
Why would they do this?
Because
Well,
that motherfucker's old,
that's
older
like-
than I am.
Okay, so they
That's
need a
like-
new one.
Like a
It's
better.
it's like what 30-year-old.
Who's
dump.
driving that
It's a
thing
better
down?
dump.
Like,
It's a
at
better
what point
dump.
do you eject? Like,
Oh well. So what they were going to do is
Cam Kirk, when you get to this point, you got to go, baby, because you hit this, you gone. Like, you know, where are you
I think
going?
the plan is they're just not going to tell the Russians.
Yeah. Well, shit, they told the media.
They're
they
like,
was
what happened? We lost our atmosphere here. Shit falling. Shit falling. What the hell?
They be like, hey, they're going over there. Hey, follow them. Get closer.
Stupid American pig dogs.
Get closer. Get closer.
They run us into atmosphere.
Yeah.
No, this is not happening until until 2031.
Oh, good.
Another.
And-
Gotta
So
wait.
no big
Wait for
cities
our
need to worry
demise.
about being taken out
Yeah,
by
well,
fucking space
It's a
station.
legit concern because
Yeah.
NASA, it didn't burn up. It's headed straight for Dallas. Like,
Yeah. How
Okay,
big
well,
is this thing actually?
it's not huge, but it's bigger than it's like semi truck size, I guess.
It's big enough
Okay.
going from space
okay.
and hitting a city. You're done.
It is big enough.
At
Well,
that-
I mean, it
well,
probably
that's
wouldn't kill a
big.
whole
It's not
city,
going.
but
No,
They could
way.
hurt
No
some
way.
people.
You could definitely kill some people.
Yeah, for sure.
And so they will, and that's a legit concern, real issue. So they're guiding it down into an area in the South Pacific.
Oh, I was just curious. Say, you know they're
So
going
they're
South
going to
America somewhere
attach
down
it.
south.
They're going to attach something to it to then guide it into a certain direction.
No.
No,
They already know that.
the
They know
once-
the
once
calculations.
Yeah,
all
that's-
they
for
gotta do-
landing. So the same.
All they got to
right?
do is like get it at a not even really like a little bit direction, but mostly just a certain speed.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. Like
Well, as this is
orbital
rotating,
mechanics-
So this is the
rotating, you
timing
got to drop
thing.
it at a certain time.
Right.
While this is rotating, so this
This
comes
is a-
down here
yeah.
where you
watch,
this is
you
the
watch
timing
shit on
shit.
fucking
What's the
Battlestar
show? It's your
Galactica.
girl's-
Yeah.
Like it ain't like
the-
The
that.
Netflix movie?
What's
Did I
the
just
show?
saw
With the
Leonardo
three
DiCaprio?
engineers that calculated the
Oh yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
Yeah, my girls.
Like Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures, yeah.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that
Yeah,
shit.
Right.
So
Like-
yeah, all
Yeah,
that
them
shit.
You
girls,
don't know
yeah,
how
them
smart
girls.
them ladies were?
No, they're
Like, go try to figure
there'd
something
be no NASA. If it was for those ladies, there would be no NASA. There would be no
that is
NASA.
not
if it was
you-
for
that
those
is
ladies.
Why
not
am I the
stuff to
only one
calculate.
that's not in
You
tune
haven't
with
seen
this
Hidden
damn
Figures?
show?
Why have you not seen Hidden Figures, bro?
Oh,
No.
yeah, that's one.
I've seen that movie
I've got to
several
wait. What
times.
is this
You're
on?
gonna be. That's a good fucking movie. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
It's
movie.
You're gonna be like, damn, that was good.
All
You're
right.
gonna love it. You're gonna
I got to
love
check it out.
And,
I
and,
promise you're gonna
and
love it.
honestly,
They did a great job.
I got to
honestly,
check
the
it out.
movie, the one thing they don't do a great job on is getting across to you just how fucking smart.
Oh
those
yeah,
ladies
yeah.
are.
no,
Yeah.
because
this is-
we're not that smart. So
Look,
all I knew was, so you're
They had
saying
to dumb it- had to
it,
dumb it down a little
like
bit
you're
for
saying
us.
it, like you're saying it, like they don't get across just how fucking
These
but to
calculations,
me,
bro.
Like-
and to everybody else that watched it, we
Yeah.
were like, they're fucking smart as fuck. Like that's incredible. But
Yeah.
you're like, they don't even
geniuses,
get it across.
geniuses,
Like,
geniuses.
but what they did get across was like, holy, they're
yeah.
Yeah, what they got
You know,
across was like my
they were
third
really-
grade education don't mean shit no more.
They were
Hey,
like, I'm out.
really-
basically.
they were very much next level for the time for being female.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, females were computers.
fair.
Yeah, but
That was
they were usually
that was
talking about like just punching some numbers down.
But still,
These
they
ladies
were
doing
Like
way more
administrative
shit than that.
assistant.
No, those were calculators.
Both.
Talking
Well,
about
and
one
again,
and the same.
knowing how to even run the whole computer system, like figuring that out,
That's
like
the thing is like
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing individuals.
Yeah,
that
that's
did that.
insane,
late
bro.
50s, early 60s,
Amazing individuals that did
female,
that.
black.
Computers.
I mean,
Well, these young ladies were all African American.
Yeah.
They were like,
Right.
go sit.
Those
Go,
were
you
the
like,
first
you don't even work
computers.
over here, and they were like, hold on, let me help you out, and
Just
then
like-
fight through it, and it's
Yes.
amazing.
Everything else
What
is
amazing-
becoming
what amazing
automated.
movie.
Like that job title was a computer. That's what they were.
just kind of took on learning how to use this,
Man.
how to use that system, which was IBM, I believe.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Which didn't have the computing power that your phone. We got more computer.
Catherine.
We got like many.
What-
multiple-
there's-
What were their names?
Katherine Johnson. Well, Taraji played Octavia Spencer, awesome.
Baby
And,
Spencer.
Yeah,
Monet,
love all three
Janelle
of those
Monet.
ladies.
But Taraji played Katherine Johnson,
Yep.
boss, and Octavia played Dorothy Vaughn, and then Janelle played Mary Jackson.
Wow.
Like,
That's crazy, bro.
So
it was insane.
That's crazy.
Crazy
Yeah.
good story to begin with.
Yeah.
Crazy good movie. And you know,
And
like
now
I
we
said,
got some
you know,
Russians trying to guide this shit down the South
that
Pacific.
point,
Is what basically telling us now at this point.
Igor,
yeah.
Igor, we are headed to the wrong place.
What
Crazy,
type of math
bro.
is that? That's
Orbital mechanics.
orbital mechanics.
Orbital mechanics is the reason why you couldn't sit on the space station and aim a gun at the surface of the Earth and shoot it and have the bullet hit even the atmosphere, much less the surface of the Earth.
What?
If you did that,
Yep.
what would happen is the bullet would go around and probably shoot you in the ass.
Wow.
Are you serious?
If you wanted to shoot a gun from the space station and actually you'd hit the atmosphere. A bullet's much too tiny to actually make it through that.
It's gonna burn up, right?
You'd have to shoot it backwards, behind the direction you're going.
That's way beyond my pay
That's
grade
Tony
right
Stark
there.
type
That's
stuff
crazy.
for me. That's too much.
There
What?
are actual numbers that
Actual numbers.
So there is an equation
that
for
actually
this,
Absolutely.
companies
Yeah.
why you should
We
shoot
think
it
we think about
there
okay,
and not there.
but you have to
Like-
figure out what those numbers are, right?
Can you fly a plane?
Fuck no.
Right?
No, yes,
Okay.
I can,
You could.
but I don't know
okay,
that
I
I'm
mean,
we
gonna
like
live
today,
doing that
situation,
shit.
like,
No.
I might not live.
we like in that situation. Like, I'm going for it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Like,
fly the fuck
yeah,
out
we're
of
gonna
this
go for it.
If you're driving a car,
Like, God.
if you're driving a car, you got speed control. You can go side to side. You can go front to back. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like barring some Dukes of Hazzard shit.
No
like
doubt.
that's
I love
pretty
Dukes of
much what
Hazzard.
you do.
Yeah.
In a plane, you got speed control. You can go front to back, side to side, up and down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All of that, like most people can
X,
kind of wrap
Y.
their head around that.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
those axes is three. Like,
Kinda.
Totally cool. We're good.
orbital mechanics completely different. It's a whole different world.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, can you see TK at the space station being like, everybody chill out? Hold on.
no. Okay, hell no.
I mean, like, I got D plus in algebra. I run this shit. Don't worry about it. We'll figure this shit.
Hell nah.
So
You
was,
Russians, don't worry. I got it.
was this a thing, bro? Was this a thing? I just got this is random.
Okay.
So have you ever been in a truck in your lifetime?
Probably.
Been in the truck? Well, yeah, I know you've been in the truck. You've been in the
Definitely
truck when you leave here.
Just whatever it is. It's probably
But-
true.
In your teens, did you ever run this truck off the side of a bridge to see how high you could jump?
What?
Not like the actual bridge, but like have you ever done that before? I don't know if this was a thing back
That's
in the
what I was
day.
going to ask you. That's what I was going to ask. Like, your handle wasn't like snowman back in the
this
day.
is my
was it?
girl's parents or dad
that
did.
old.
And I'm like,
With
was
you
this
in
a
the car?
thing? No, hell no. Like back in the day when they was young.
What the hell y'all do in South Dallas growing up?
Bro, not that. Shit. Jump railroads or something.
I popped a Chevy S10. I hope I'm sure my dad's not paying attention. And he wouldn't.
Hey, it's
remember
too
if he
late
does.
now. Shit, it's all
they're
good.
real.
I popped a Chevy S10
Haven't
off
popped.
of a
Railroad track?
No, it was so there was like a over in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I'm sure the statute of limitations is passed on this. Now.
Yeah.
You're free.
Hold on, let me see if you
There was
still
a
want it.
place
Hold on, let me
where
see if that's
way
still
back
available.
way back in the day, before there was like 50 billion people on the interstate, there was an on-ramp to get on the interstate, and they were doing some construction on that thing.
So you did do this?
And there was I mean it wasn't like it was maybe this high. Like
Yeah.
maybe that high.
Like this high from the actual ground or from the
yeah,
table?
From the
Actual
like,
ground.
From the
a
actual
fuck-
ground to the
That's
table.
pretty high. That's pretty high.
It wasn't like, big
Yeah,
Monster truck
Evel
rally.
Knievel stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be a good,
But-
nice little feel, little rush. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now the story that I like to tell, like when I'm in the bar,
Oh yeah, it
After-
that
after the-
got to be a good
after
one.
the bottle's
story
empty.
that I'm trying to that I like
Yeah.
to tell is that I was in complete control the entire time.
Right.
The reality is I was racing some guy up the interstate
Shit, I'm about ready to roll.
and
I got- I
and
got
kind
boxes.
of lost control coming on that on ramp.
Yeah.
And did not actually intend to hit.
Oh, that's what you tell.
But what
yeah,
I
that's
tell
what-
is
But the
What actually
intent was a beeline arrow straight for that bad boy.
yeah.
No.
So the outcome of that was that I got some pretty good air,
Right.
but I lost 3 tires when I came down.
Absolutely.
No wonder you're glad your dad ain't watching.
No, that's funny.
Yeah, and you could.
So
Yeah, I don't even know how the hell this happened.
We had
Now-
Sparks. We
Now,
had Sparks.
The rest of the story on that is
Definitely has sparks.
I had this girl. I think I ended up marrying that girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I did.
It was one of your. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Mama, I hope
that's,
you
a-
were-
that's another story.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mama, we're sorry about that.
Good.
But
Yeah.
I had a big plans to go see that girl the next day. So
Can't do no more wheel.
This is what I did. I went to all my neighbors. Lived in a little neat little apartment complex, which is still there. Went to all my neighbors that I knew there, and it was like man, I got the trucks like it's still stuck on the side of the interstate out there. I need some spare tires.
Or,
So
or,
we
or a
found
vehicle.
that truck's got 3 mismatched tires. Not just
Nice. Yeah, one.
not just ugly mismatched.
Are these
like
tires?
Miss-sized.
Like donuts. Oh,
You
no.
drive like this shit, roll down. You driving like straight Oak Cliff right now, like
That's good.
Ah, that's a great story.
Drove 90 miles to the coast
Yeah.
no
Oh, shit.
Holy
So
shit.
when was the last time you
Hey.
thought about that story?
today.
That's what I'm
Yep.
talking about.
No
Before
wonder you married that.
like,
Hey,
see, that's what I'm
let me
talking
tell you
about.
what, that's true love. You gonna be like, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I met this girl.
It
I
was
don't care what size you're
Right.
right. Shit on like,
in the moment.
and by 10 miles later, I'm refilling my gas tank.
Because it all sloshed out.
20 minutes later, I'm filling my gas tank.
Bro.
Chuck just riding down the highway like
Cost me
"Pull it-
$6 grand to get here.
This dude's drunk. Pull him over.
Hey, that was before hydraulics.
No, man. No, that was a fun story. But I
That's
just wanted
good.
to ask, man, just random, because we can. Hell, it's our show. We can talk about whatever we want, right? So,
That's good
hey,
stuff.
T, you have a
That
good
was
time, bro.
Oh, I always have a great time. I appreciate you guys having me on your show as always.
Absolutely,
Love
bro.
them boys.
Learn a little more about
Deucey.
Verve, you know.
Deucey,
Deuce
come
in
back.
the building, baby. Deuce in the building. He'll never be another Emmitt Smith.
Deucey,
right here,
come
man.
back.
Come back and do what?
But yeah, man. Hey, we got the
Something. Well, I don't think we'll be able to
Celebrity.
run anymore.
softball
Maybe get
game
some just for
coming up
men. We could get back in there.
June 10th. June 10th, right? June
11th.
June 11th, 2022.
June
man.
10th is a private party, and you only go get a text from TK to get to June 10th.
Hey, that's private, baby. That's private. You know, that's that's
only
that
about
private.
400 or 500 are our best friends.
That's that excellence right there you're talking about. You know, that's that private. But hey, June 11th, come on out, man. We're going to have a good time at the Celebrity Softball Classic again at Globe Life Park.
Gotta have a
Globe Life Field, baby.
Globe Life Field, man.
Globe Life Park is the old stadium.
Oh, the new one. Globe Life Field,
The
man.
XFL stadium now.
Yeah, man. So we're
Coming back.
You got to fail a piss test to get into that one.
Hey, that excellence?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey, we're going to.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm gonna let you play. We're going to make everybody take a urine test. If you fail, you can get on the field. If you pass,
you
you
pass.
can come back.
Yeah. Hey,
Ever.
next week, we got Super Bowl talk. We got signing day talk, man. We're going to have a great time next Wednesday for sure. Sometime around noon. I'm not sure what time, but sometime around noon here on Noonish, man. Thank y'all for watching.